Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
If there's anybody in here yet,
Welcome to the live Sunday Night Live.
there's Smiley. Hi, Smiley. Stacy.
Smiley.
Oh, why am I not coming up here? There we are.
Hi,
All
Corey.
right. Why am I not coming up? Hi, little sister. There we are. Hi. Yeah, sister. Sorry. How is everybody doing? Let's get some more people in here. We got just showing twos. All it's showing. Tonight is open mic night, and there is the link. You click that. If you got a cell phone with a camera, you can come up on panel and talk with us. Drinking a little chicory.
Let me smell. Smell.
It don't taste like coffee.
It don't smell good.
It don't taste horrible. It tastes like mushrooms. But anyway, I know there's going to be a few people jump on with us. If you'll click that link, it's in the chat. It's the very first thing up. And you click that link, and we can invite you in out of the basement. So we'll see who's coming in, and as long as we know that they're going to be the kind of people we want up here, we will definitely bring them in.
And we can have how many?
We can have as many as 6, including us, so 5 guests.
5.
And I know a couple of people have said they're going to come join us, so we will see how that goes. Are we sounding okay, Corey? Do y'all hear us and see us okay?
Can I put my tea bag on?
Yes. Dina's got some kind of tea.
I've got lavender chamomile tea.
Smells like honey.
It has no sweetener in it.
I don't have any sweetener in mine either, but I did eat some maple syrup on my fruit a while ago.
Very soothing.
Oh, let me get that off there. So, yes, okay. Thank you, Corey. So we show 5. Everybody hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. We appreciate that. And if you happen to find yourself in here, or you're watching this after we've already posted it as a video, and you're not subscribed to the channel, we can't explain to you how much that helps us. If you would subscribe to the channel, give us the thumbs up. The thumbs up helps with the algorithms. And hey, Rainy Ridge, how are you?
Hi.
The thumbs up helps with the algorithms, and leave comments, y'all. We want to talk to y'all. Hey, Tina, Eric, the link is at the very first comment in the comments. You click that, and we can bring you up on panel with us. I know you said you would love to join us. Hi, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn.
Hi, Rebecca. Hope everybody's had a good week.
Oh, I don't know if I like chicory by itself. I got a cup full of chicory. It's supposed to be kind of like a coffee substitute, but there's Eric and Tina all looking good outside. So
yeah,
y'all look
saying we want to go outside, but
y'all look comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's cooler out here.
Yeah, it's cooler out here than it is in the living room.
Oh no!
Well,
did your air conditioner go out?
How's the water well?
Water well's working good right now. We only have air conditioning in the bedroom right now, so. But yeah. So we got water and air. Like I said, we can sleep at night, but that's about it. So it's better to be outside right now.
So Eric, I'm not
Yes,
flirting.
Sir.
I'm not flirting. But when you got a beautiful bride, what better place to hang out? You
Do
got the
I think our
air conditioner in the
internet?
bedroom.
Oh, I think our internet's.
Well, we still got you good and clear.
Okay. Yeah, you're cutting out there. I don't know if it's us or on our end or not.
You want to tell everybody about yourselves?
Sure.
I'm Tina.
I'm Eric. We're Rainy Ridge. We started this little thing
About a year ago.
almost a year ago now. We initially we was going to start it out as more or less purely a woodworking channel, and then
He says I got squirrely.
yeah, she squirreled, and we just kind of branched out from there. But we got living on her family farm right now, and kind of getting things ready. Maybe get some goats and a couple donkeys, and we like to spend time in the wood shop when the weather's cooperative. We don't have a front on it and no air conditioning in it, so
Well, I will tell you guys, for just at a year or a little over a year, you got 1.1 thousand subscribers. That's awesome. It took us
Thank
over
you.
2 years to do that, to get our first
well.
1,000.
And we was talking to Dale with 9 acres last night, and because Johnny with Gillum Farms had mentioned something about that, during their hangout, and I told him, I said, we had the benefit of kind of coming in to what they built, what y'all built, and so we had you guys helping us and them helping us and whatnot. So we came in at a lucky time where
I got to
what you
correct
guys
you
had
a little
already
bit.
built.
We didn't build it. I came in about the same time y'all did. So,
Oh, okay.
You guys have been as much help to me as you think I've been to you. And Johnny and Christine and Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, and guys, the community's just awesome. And I don't
it's a
want to
great
keep naming
community.
names because I'll forget somebody.
That is, it
Yep.
is community.
And
Yep.
that is when I really started growing. I was not at 1,000 when we were at 10 Killer.
Mhm.
And now we're at 44 or 3,400 or something like that.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So we've really grown the
and
last
that
2
is,
weeks.
and it's, yeah, and I kind of did just a kind of a short video after I got off work right after 10 Killer, and getting in with this community, meeting everybody, yourselves and Johnny and Dale and Amy and Lauren and Joel and everybody. It's just been amazing. With our jobs and everything else being, emergency services oriented, it's kind of nice meeting people, especially like-minded people, away from there.
Right.
And, even if we don't ever get monetized or anything, I think just being around the people and everything is worth it for us.
Yep.
Speaking
So-
of monetization, how are y'all doing on your watch hours?
We're sitting, last time I checked, we're sitting a little over 1,000 watch hours. So we still got a ways to go. But
You guys in
I'm
here,
not-
if you don't know them, check them out. Go give them some watch hours. And let me, Eric, just a minute. I don't mean to interrupt so much, but the others in here that want to come up with us, I know Leonard, Amy, and maybe Chris too is going to come up with us too. The link is the very first link, comment in the chat. If you'll click that link, you'll pop into my basement, and I can let you up, and we can have we can have 4 more up right now. So if you would like to come up with us, click that. Hey, let's have a cup of coffee. Enjoyed working with your wife while you were working. We just come back from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee's farm and grabbed a couple of showers just in time to get in here. All dust all over us.
We're building a chicken coop for her. What are them birds called?
Nice.
Polish.
It's Polish, yeah. With those with the big bobblehead things.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We've got a bunch of those. They're cute.
So it's easy, you guys out there. If you want to pop up, just click the link is all you got to do. And then I can do the rest.
There's
And there is Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. He is traveling.
Or he's on break. You see?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Howdy.
Welcome in, Clyde.
Holy crap. Hang on a second.
Hi, entertainment and more with DJ.
There's Joyfield Janae too.
Oh, yeah, pop Joyfield Janae in there.
Oh, did I remove her? Or
No, she's up there. She doesn't use a camera.
Oh, okay.
How are you, Janae?
Hey y'all.
Hi.
Howdy.
Howdy.
That sounds southern.
I hope there's Rebecca.
Y'all, it's, I
Touched
tried
by
to show
yarn.
everyone's community post. I tried
Hi,
to show
Rebecca.
y'all's
Welcome up to
community,
panel.
post.
Glad you be safe.
I'm not driving. I'm actually sitting in the parking lot of Lowe's. I'm waiting on my wife to show up. So I'm messing with this, trying to figure it out while I'm sitting here.
Wait,
I'm getting a little dizzy.
She said she needed shingles.
Yeah,
ain't that backwards?
That's what she
be
said.
waiting on you in Lowe's.
Right?
Oh, whoa. Lowe's is my wife's wish list.
Yes.
The store, not a certain item. The store. If it's blue or orange, my wife is all over it. Man, she wears me out.
I don't know.
Do you want,
Crazy. There we go.
do you guys want to
Yeah.
know what I've been working on while watching their live of the chicks?
Let's see
Yes.
Hello, Rebecca.
Wow. That
And I'm
Awesome.
sewing it right now.
didn't look big enough around at the opening to go on my melon.
I don't think you realize these because they stretch.
Oh, yeah.
They
Hey,
stretch.
Rebecca, do you knit or crochet?
I do both.
You do both. My
That's
daughter
nice.
my daughter learned how to crochet from my wife's mom, and she made me a scarf. And when it gets cold, I wear that scarf all the time.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what
Y'all
Pest Hunter's first name is. He says I work at Lowe's.
That could be
Hey,
dangerous.
guys, I got entertainment and more with DJ's comment up there, and he's needing watch hours. If anybody can help him out, let's definitely try to get him some watch hours.
Traveling and gardening with DJ.
Yep,
Most
traveling or entertainment and traveling and gardening with DJ is the channel he needs it on.
Yeah, I think DJ has a couple of different channels. I've actually seen him 2 other times today on different lives.
We don't have time on the weekends to do lives. I do weekday lives Monday through Thursday. I can pop on them, and I've got one for Wednesday and 2 for Thursday. But hey, Arlene.
Do ours every other week because of Eric's work schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me your schedule for live.
Mine rotates. So we'll go every 2 weeks. So we go on right before Johnny and Christine's chilling with the Gillums.
On Thursdays at 4 then?
No.
Saturdays.
Saturdays at 4.
Yeah.
What time?
7.
Saturday, 7 p.m.
That's Central Time, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Or yes,
We're
ma'am.
in Oklahoma. Yeah.
No,
No, they're
almost
in
Oklahoma, but we're in Missouri.
They're in Missouri.
Missouri. They're close.
I thought I
Yep.
was watching y'all the other day. It must have been somebody else. Weren't you on the road to your dad or dad-in-laws or somebody?
We went up to my dad's. He's up just on the west side, outside of Joplin.
Who'd we lose? Janae, we
Yeah.
lost you.
Yes, that. I was watching y'all because I was like, "Are y'all on 35?" No, you're on 40.
I was on 44. Molly. Molly's coming in to join us. This is Stacy. That is Clyde's better half.
Definitely the better half.
I don't know about that.
I told them I was sitting here at Lowe's waiting on you, and they started laughing. They said, "You mean that your wife ain't there waiting on you to get to Lowe's?" And I said, "No." I said, "Lowe's is my wife's wish list. It's just the store is the wish list. Everything."
I get a timer whenever I come here.
Oh,
You're right, Scotty. We're all Central Time. Now, Janae, we've lost her, but where's she located? Who knows?
You want to get in so you're not hot?
Does
got your
anybody know
key?
where Janae's located?
No.
I thought Arkansas, but I could be wrong.
I was thinking Ohio for some reason, but I could be wrong. I was wrong once in 1976. I was wrong probably several times today.
I was probably wrong 76 times today.
Right.
I'll say I'm wrong every day.
You know it.
Nope.
too.
I go to work, hide, and don't do anything, so therefore I am flawless.
You know this is public, right, Clyde?
Oh,
You're fired.
So we're planning. All right. Somebody just turn their volume down.
There we
probably
go.
pick up.
Or we're
Clyde.
planning on doing this every second Sunday.
I'm out. Done. This is too much. I'm out.
I'll turn mine off.
But when I'm ready to get done.
Me too.
Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta
Okay.
go shop.
Y'all enjoy those. Thanks for popping in. We love you guys.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Got to get the chicken coop done.
Yep.
Bye, Stacy.
There we go.
Edit name, kickoff, kick from studio, kick guest. Okay. There's Janae back.
Hey.
Hi, Janae.
Hey, y'all.
We
I
were
wanted to find out
debating
where
where,
you're from.
yeah.
I'm in the South. USA.
Well, that's close.
USA.
Where did she say?
USA.
South.
USA.
USA.
Is that your picture?
That's me.
Well, welcome back in. I don't know where you went a while ago, but we missed you.
I disappeared. I don't know. Oh, get her done. I tried. I got my
Wait.
picture up. At least.
Looks good. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Let's Trade Paint. Welcome in. Guys, if you want to join us, I think we can have 2 more up. And the link is the very first comment in the comments. If you'll scroll up, we'd be glad to have a couple more jump on panel. I know Leonard Mountain Homestead said she was going to.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. All right.
Yep.
That's Amy and
This
Chris.
this is my little sister, y'all.
Hey,
Welcome
Bill.
in.
Can't see me though.
We can see you somewhat. She's better looking than I am.
The reason all that noise is coming in, it was because Clyde and Stacy was sitting next to each other
Yeah.
in the
Y'all
chat.
so sweet. Y'all so sweet.
That's why they jumped out.
If they just did one camera, it'd work fine.
He's ready to get
Yeah.
home though. He's worked all
Let's have
day.
Yeah.
Clyde and let's have a cup of Joe. Clyde, he was in lives with me all day. We were everybody today is one by one.
He
And,
he
Come Denver.
yeah.
Denver.
That's
He
my
was
brother's
saying that.
voice.
Come on, Denver.
My dog come. My dog came.
How is
My room.
Robert? Rebecca?
Yes.
Rebecca, I've been praying for him.
My brother and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
How is your brother?
Well, he has an appointment tomorrow, and I'm relying on the Lord that he is not going to have surgery.
He'll agree
Hey,
with
And
you.
here
that
comes
prayer
Ricky.
Oh, we're awfully
You
dark.
know?
Hey,
Rebecca will
there's
agree with
Donald
you in
and
prayer
Lisa.
over that
Yeah,
situation.
we'll be praying
you.
for your brother, Rebecca.
I turned
Yeah.
that light on to see if it
I
did
hope
help.
all
See.
goes.
Welcome in, Donald.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Jack, I'm going to jump out of here so somebody else can come in, okay?
All right, love you,
Bye.
sister.
Love you.
Love you.
Hello, Jack's sister.
Love you.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
Jack sister.
Janae, can you get a little closer to the mic? Maybe we're struggling to hear you, or I
I'm
am.
gonna try. I have a soft voice, but I'm gonna try.
Okay. I took my hearing aids out when I took a shower when we come in a while ago, and I chose not to put them back in.
You're screaming.
Am I real loud? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
real
real
loud.
loud.
Am I too loud on y'all?
You
We're gonna have to get one of those
Bananas
lights.
are cute.
Tied.
Yeah, you need to brighten that head up a little bit there, Donald.
One minute you tell me it's too bright and I'm blinding you. Now you tell me I'm not bright enough.
Right? I really think you need to grow the beard back.
Well, that'll happen in the winter. About November for deer season and stuff, and then I keep it all winter, and then about March it goes away.
Well,
I kept it one year just to my son told me I couldn't grow a beard as good as him. He don't say that anymore.
Oh,
well, at Okie Homestead, you had a good one. I thought I was going deaf. I know I am old and all LOL.
What do you
Scotty,
Aw.
is Lisa with you?
Do what?
Is Lisa with you?
Yeah, she's trying to get it brighter around here. If she would sit down, it probably would just brighten everything up.
Right? You got that angelic glow. Look at that. It works.
Instantly brighter.
It works. at least half the screen's better looking.
They're outside too.
Hey,
Y'all are
Lisa.
outside too.
No, you aren't outside, are you, Donald?
Yeah, we're outside.
I thought
Okay.
I saw their porch.
We're on the porch.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Well-
Everybody's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is a hot evening out here.
It's cooled down. It's
We-
89 here.
We were burning up. I don't know how hot it was. I never looked, but we were burning up a couple hours ago working on that chicken coop.
Oh, I bet.
That's
And
what?
I was wearing man glitter from the top of my crown to the tips of my toes. I had dust all over me.
Oh yeah. That stuff
Coming
sticks
along
when
now.
you're sweaty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't go nowhere. But man,
No,
that,
it did not.
I took that leaf blower and pointed it right at the crown of my head, and it's all sweaty as like an AC. It was awesome.
I've done the same thing with the air compressor. It feels so good.
Yeah, I've done that at work with the air compressor or over at the barn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't do that with the oxygen on the acetylene oxygen torch.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
I watched the video where a man blew his hand off, compressed oxygen.
Oh goodness.
So
That's
it
not
can
good.
be dangerous.
Where are you?
I'm right there.
There
There you
So, who's got what coming up this week?
Well, I gotta do some mowing now that we've gotten some rain, and I got tomorrow and Tuesday off, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully I get my trimmer back from the shop so I get some weed eating done as well. We gotta start getting fence built. I got the
How-
fence line cleared out, so
Now, did y'all go live yesterday, or is next Saturday your Saturday?
Next Saturday.
next Saturday will be our live.
Yeah, he just got off work a couple hours ago, so.
Aw.
All right, I got you down. Hopefully, we'll be able to join you. A lot of times on Fridays and Saturdays, that we're off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's our
Mhm.
days to get stuff done here at the farm. So it's hard
Right.
to jump on lives.
We have a wedding
Yep.
next week.
Yeah, we do have a wedding Saturday, but not. It's before then. I think it's like 2:00. We're gonna go outdoors and at 4:00. We're gonna melt at the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna do my hair.
Yeah, an outdoor wedding this time of year, I'd probably have frizzy hair by the end of it.
I thought ours was bad.
Our-
but maybe
yeah,
over
no
inside.
doubt. Our son, our youngest son, got married last August on August the 11th, and we initially was planning an outdoor wedding. I'm so glad, like 2 weeks out, he decided
Oh.
it's gonna be indoors.
Yes.
oh
So-
my goodness. Lori Carp just put in there. They're still at 101.
Oh, goodness.
Hey,
Eee.
hey, thank you for doing that.
Oh,
I'm
Thank
trying
you
to
for
post
popping
it.
it
They
up.
leaving?
I tried. I said, oops. I don't know how
What?
many lives I help with. I'm just used to doing it, and I popped it in there, but it's not highlighted up.
It helps. We appreciate it. We're at 90 right now, but the feels like it's 95.
I have no
I don't know
idea what
it feels
temperature
like, but
is
it's hot.
other than hot.
Say my glasses keep
Um,
steaming up.
Yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday is supposed to be our hot days, and then we got a cold front coming through for Wednesday. So Wednesday through next weekend, it's actually supposed to be fairly decent out here.
Yeah, while I'm at work.
Yeah,
I
same,
Yeah,
same
what
around
it is.
here, but it's supposed to rain during the colder times.
Ah.
Yeah, we got a few chances of rain, so we'll see what happens. It'll either
Yeah.
be nothing or a gully washer.
We've got a chance Thursday and then again Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get all of it because we need all of it.
Yep.
We need to get our lawnmower.
Yeah, our lawnmower's trapped on top of a pile of T-posts Tina didn't know was laying in the pasture.
No,
I
no.
was moving some fence and I had a pile and she come in and said,
Gotta be 94.
I hit something. I looked out and I said, that's T-post.
It killed it too, boy.
It should be okay.
Say, be careful with those T-posts. Those are like gold anymore.
Yeah.
That is no lie.
Yeah.
Janae, I just made you a moderator or mediator, whatever you call it, mod for us.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Mickey.
I'll
Hey,
get
Mickey's
to
in
work.
here.
Mickey.
Mickey in here. Hello,
Yeah,
Critter
Mickey
Treat.
is in here.
Hey,
Hi, Mickey.
hey, Mickey.
Mickey, we're so happy to see
How many
new
we got?
videos out from
Oh,
you.
Critter Creek, Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey, if you want to jump in here, we got open mic. You can. We got room for one more. Just at the
Oh.
very top of the chat.
Their high tomorrow's 109. Oh,
Lori,
Oh,
I'd move.
goodness.
Maybe it's a good thing I go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I
There's
get to be
AC.
outside and
Yeah.
Well,
Well, some days I even wear long sleeves at work because I'm cold at work.
yeah.
I guess
Not me.
the reason you're getting rain is because we're getting rain tomorrow.
Well, that's good. It rains good this time of year, no matter what, in our area.
The only time I'm cold at work is in the winter, and it's freezing. They ain't got no heat there.
Ditto,
Right.
Donald.
The past year they didn't have all the heaters in the building broke, and they didn't fix them.
oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Let's say our son works in a machine shop, builds tanks, and yeah, he says I'm just glad I work nights.
Oh yeah.
that's awesome.
The bad thing about it, our shop, I work in a machine shop too, and the people that work second, the sun is beaming down on that metal building for second, and that's the hottest part of the day. And they've
Yep.
changed our hours where I go in later, so I'm experiencing some of that second shift heat, and it's God, is it hot?
Mhm.
Hey, Dale, welcome in. The link to jump up on the panel is the very first comment in the list of comments. If you want to join us up on the panel, if you can, Dale,
Yeehaw.
or
Come
Pest
on,
Hunter,
Dale.
or any of the rest of you.
Dale.
Now, if you're not standing in front of a fan at work, you're melting. You instant sweat.
That
mhm.
that road grader, I operate road grader. That's a glass bubble. The air conditioner can work as hard as it wants, and on days that it's above 90, it don't get that cool.
Yeah.
I bet
I
not.
imagine, yeah.
Talk them
But
in
if your
attending the
county's
winter for
anything
you.
like ours, they don't buy the good equipment.
Yeah, it's great equipment. It's a cat, but it's I don't even have a steering wheel. That thing's awesome, but it don't cool good. And I do need to try to get the windows tinted, Donald.
They tinted the tractors,
Yeah.
but look at that big old wasp carrying that spider.
Dana works with me. She's the boss.
No, I'm
I thought about tinting that cab tractor of mine, but
Aw.
it's
Keep your queen
if you're ever in
in
the
the
woods, I don't want it to be too dark. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, Pest Hunter, I'm drinking chicory, man. Your coffee you just went and made sounds good.
You want me to make you a cup of coffee?
No.
My parents, we never drank coffee in our home, and they had this thing called Postum.
Oh yeah, my mom
I
used
don't-
to drink this.
I smelt it and it's like, no, I don't want any of that. I have no idea what Postum was, but
It's
I've never had coffee. I've never had coffee.
if you've
Really?
never had coffee,
Nope.
We'll see you, Dale.
see you, brother Dale.
Never had coffee.
If you feel like jumping back on, let me know. We're gonna. There's also another one of our community members going live now. I think Avid
I can't hear.
Fisherman is. we
Yeah,
have
he went
enough.
on at 7 too.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I
we try
agree.
to
Let's trade paint.
we try to serve everyone's community and share everyone's out live on my community page. But I had the
Thank you.
Clyde, a cup of Joe. He was also throughout the day in a lot of lives. And Let's Trade Paint. We've seen in Dale, from 9 Acres, and Dyer Family Farm. Also, Lisa and Donald from the Money Pit Homestead.
Man, we
And
thank you so much.
Flash Ministries, Rainy Ridge. We'll give a shout out to Arlene and Beverly. We've seen them in here throughout the lives throughout the day. And Entertainment and More with DJ. Hello. I remember seeing y'all too. So, y'all welcome on in, and we have just a wonderful collection and collective of communities across, and we're all pretty much like minded. And
Yes.
we like to share and share the love across the communities in any way we can.
Well,
Yeah.
we sure appreciate that. That's what makes this community work.
Mm-hmm.
It
I know
certainly does.
Go ahead, Rebecca. Would you fix say something?
I said it certainly does, because I never expected to get to where my channel has gotten at all. Never did.
Us either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eric said when we
Well-
started, we'll never make it to 100.
Once you get past 20, you're past all the family, and this is real people watching your channel then.
Yeah.
When I think I'm getting some inflated numbers recently, if y'all paid attention, we've gotten over 1,300 new subscribers in the last 9 days. But it's the lives I've been doing. It's
Yep.
the live on the
Chickens
hatching, and then the chicks.
Yeah.
I done the hatching last weekend, and the chicks and I'm gonna do it again next weekend and say, hey, they're 2 weeks old now.
Yeah.
And
I say we tried that a couple of times with the puppies, but they got too big and they won't sit still now.
you gotta catch them when you can catch them, right? But I have some announcements I want to make right quick before we get too far in, and I'll stay longer today, since we do have a open mic. But I want to make these. I got them in my notes right quick. I want to make some announcements. I want to make sure everybody remembers the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous coming up September the 27th and 28th in McAllister, Oklahoma, at the Southeast Expo Center. And that Dina and I are gonna be there with our freeze-dried candy. I am going to be giving a presentation on. Hey, Pest Hunter, welcome in.
Hey, how's it going?
Giving a presentation on freeze drying, and then I'm also going to be doing a demonstration on processing chickens. And it should be really good. I've been keeping in close touch with Chris Dodge. I think Dodge is her husband's name. Chris Thompson. Chris and Dodge are the ones putting it on, and man, she's working hard behind the scenes, and it should be a really good event. It's only $10 at the door. So she's trying to keep the prices down. She's not going to have a keynote speaker for that reason. Hey, let's have a cup of coffee. Welcome back. Pest Hunter, tell us about yourself. And then I got a couple more I want to announce, and then
Hey, before y'all do that, it's getting so dark here. I'm going to jump off. Let somebody else have fun.
Y'all have
Donald, Lisa, thanks for coming in. And if y'all don't know, they go live every Saturday, every Sunday at 5 Central Time. So y'all, and I try to jump on every time I can. I'm usually late because we're usually got something going.
Usually I have a Bible
your
scripture
channel?
in the morning, and I have a what you thankful for in the afternoon. Shorts.
Money Pit Homestead, Rebecca.
Money Pit. Okay, thank you.
Already got
it. Your Bible verses are awesome. Keep them coming.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
God bless.
See y'all later.
Have a good night.
Thanks for letting us have a jump on here.
You're welcome.
You bet.
Take care.
So tell us about Jason.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself. I know a little bit, maybe some others don't, but
Okay. Well, like I said, I am a retired public works. I was able to retire at a young age because I was in the field of work for 33 years. Kind of got burnt out and kind of walked away from it. Moved to Texas as a retirement. Started out with a part-time job at Lowe's, ended up being full-time. The stress is gone from dealing with all the ABCs, government agencies. So I don't have to work with them. I don't have to deal with them no more. I don't have to take any of those expensive classes. I don't have to deal with any of the chemicals I used to have to work with. Because I was actually a pest control technician and sports turf technician for a city in Arizona.
well, we had a cousin. It was actually Dina's cousin that I served in Iraq with. That's what he did out in Philadelphia, was put in little private like chipping putting greens and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was good money, but it was very expensive to live in Philadelphia too.
Yeah. Like I said, dealing with the artificial putting greens, putting that stuff in, yeah, it's a little on the expensive side because I was also in the golf industry before I started work with the city. And that's how they found me, and they asked me to come work for them. So
That's cool.
I said, yeah, I'm game. So I got all the benefits. I got all of the retirement packages, the whole works.
Well, welcome into our live. This is the first time we've ever done an open mic, and we're going to do it once a month.
All right, awesome.
Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And
I do go lives on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. during the summertime, 7 p.m. in the winter.
That's Central Time.
Central Time, yes.
Yeah, what part of Texas?
I'm about 20 minutes away from Sam Rayburn Lake.
Yeah.
Southeast Texas, yes. The deep. Oh,
Yeah.
Boy says deep East Texas.
Deep East Texas. It's down that way.
Yes.
All right. Let me get a couple more announcements in right quick, guys. So if you have something, one of the things I want to encourage you guys, if you have anything that you could pop up, like chicks or anything like that, you could pop a phone on. That's what we use, is a phone that doesn't have service to it. Just connect it to our Wi-Fi. Pop it on them chicks or hatching eggs or something. It will help your channel. I'm not saying they're going to stay with you, but you will pick up some that will. So I'm sure my numbers are inflated. I mean, Donald and Lisa have them two young Great Pyrenees puppies that are growing like weeds. They should be doing that, I feel like. And I told him, I've got Donald's phone number and called him direct. But if you can do that, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Dina and I had a great time this Friday and part of Saturday at a women's conference. We call it Pinkish, which is now going to get a new name, Grace and Grit. But man, get involved with your churches. That's another thing I wanted to put. I hope everybody knows Jesus is Lord. But get involved with your churches and do what you can there. And then I want to promote now you got to get this right, the Farm 2, the number 2 Table Direct Show. They don't have an interview this Tuesday. They've been interviewing people that are going to be speakers or demonstrators at this Oklahoma Homesteading Rendezvous. So far, we've done an interview with them more on the freeze-dried side, not so much on the processing chickens or the candy. Some of both, all three. But then they done, and it was very interesting, a water catchment systems. They've done homeschooling. And now that on the 23rd at 7 Central, they're going to do Red Feather Farms, Dwayne Hall. I don't know what his topic is or anything. But they're promoting this Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. I'm trying to promote it. Just a wee bit of the cat out of the bag. Dina and I is trying to do something similar to this Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. It may not happen in our time frame. We may have to push it back, but we're going to do something. And we've got a name, but we don't have a website backing it yet, which is coming soon, I hope. And we'll put that out as we can. And I want people like the people on this presentation right here to be the speakers at this, and talkers and presenters and anything that you guys do homesteading wise. Or Eric, if there's a special way that you know to run a weed eater, I mean anything that you don't know, because we assume because we know it, other people know it. There's people that wouldn't know which end of the weed eater to pick up.
But like my dad, he used to tell me, to weed eat a certain way, like go from right to left or left to right. I don't know because I don't weed eat because my back won't allow me to weed eat. But he's like, go this way and don't force it, because when you go that way, your spool goes right along with the fence and doesn't wrap around the fence. And then he's like, and it works perfect.
Or using a router. I taught my wife and Stacy from Smiley Matthews how to use a router. You always go left to right, because if you try to go right to left, it'll wind up out in the wood field with you and not up against where you're trying to cut it off.
Or it could rip fingers off.
Yes, it can. I actually shot the idler bearing off of my router bit right before I finished routing tonight. So it was kind of a cheap bit, but we got it.
Yeah, Clyde says it's like casting a fishing pole.
Yes, I agree. There's a lot of things that this community, other communities, and people that are willing to share, people don't know. That's what these homesteading expos, and ours is going to be called an expo.
Well, and our daughter-in-law told us that too, because she's from Alaska, and she's like, you got to explain to people why and how it's done. She said, like, think of everybody as being, and I don't mean this offensive, but like no common sense or kind of stupid, because different people grow up in different areas and not everybody knows.
Or sometimes, or sometimes the needs that arise, you need to learn the skill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, like I said, I have certain skills a lot of people do not have.
Exactly. I couldn't put a putting green in. But I could take chunks out of it.
For just a second.
Wouldn't know the first about golf.
Eric, nobody said you could leave.
He's got a phone call. He'll be back in just a minute.
Fair enough. I'm just picking on him. I love to catch somebody going to the bathroom at church and say, it's not over. Where are you going?
Teacher's calling. No, like I said, I actually teach people how to use a mouse and rat traps. A lot of people have asked.
Well, I needed that experience. I needed that expertise in my pickup not very long ago. Right after Johnny caught the one in his pickup.
That was funny.
I mean, it was like the same week, wasn't it?
Oh, it was terrible. Yes.
They don't smell good. I don't know if Johnny said anything about it, but what? It was rough. Hey, Clyde and Renee,
before I would a snake.
You said you'd kiss a rat.
But this way,
I
black
would rather deal
sunflower
with that
seeds
than a snake.
doesn't bother me.
I don't like snakes either.
I don't either.
No, the trick for catching mice and rats, believe it or not, is not peanut butter. Black sunflower seeds.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I find the holes when they get spilled out of my chicken seed. What were you saying, Janae?
Yeah, Jason, I've heard that you take a box of Jiffy corn mix, and you just let them eat it, and it's imploding them.
It's not a nice, pretty sight for them when you see it.
Coca-Cola does a number on them, I can tell you that.
I want it quick, fast, and painless.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, that was my announcements. Those were the two things I wanted, just some notes I had. But and if you guys got anything coming up, we're excited, and Eric's out, so I'm gonna wait a minute. I want to talk about what's coming in the mail this week. Hopefully, if everything stays on schedule. That red wasp is stuck between our window and our screen, and it is carrying a spider twice its size, just back and forth and up.
Well, the best thing for wasps, believe it or not, is a ounce of Dawn soap in a gallon of water and put in one of those little pump sprayers.
So we've got honeybees, and I've done a lot of bee removing, and Dawn soap is the best thing. And I hate to do that, but we have done that.
I've done it for years.
Get them out of.
What's the long ones with the long legs flying around? Because
the
I
crane
saw
flies.
at 2 a.m. in the, they're kind of like bees because one of the neighbors has a beehive, and at 2 a.m. he has a bunch of bees delivered because that's the time where they can drive them in, like to get them delivered to his homestead.
Yeah.
And the bee and I've seen a lot of like reddish colored bees, but they're not bees.
Just gotta be wasp.
It could be a type of carpenter bee too, depending on where you live in the U.S.
South is all we got out of her. She wouldn't tell us.
Yeah. It depends on where I am. I'm right. You go in the south. There's a lot of nature across the world, but I personally don't have honeybees, but I always want to get some. What do you suggest?
They're fascinating.
Yes. Do all your homework first, and also your location. Get a hold of a local beekeepers club. They can help you out, especially with the pathogens or any other problems that the bees have. Like I said, my problem here is we have a very high Borrelia mite problem. So I'm trying to find bees that are actually live here, that are wild. I can get them to come into a hive so they actually take care of themselves. Not something I get from a nuke from an online store.
Right. Hey, Red Dirt Rooster Road, welcome in. If you'll scroll all the way to the top of the chat, this is if you want to. There's a link there. If you click it, it'll put you in our basement, and I can bring you up on panel with us. You can join us. We would love for you to, if you would like
Talking
to.
about bees.
Clyde, you're right.
Let's move that. Yeah.
So,
I always have to be careful when there is wasp outside because I do have an allergic reaction to them.
You take care
well,
of them.
I had a bad reaction to them when they chased me on the lawnmower a 3 weeks ago. That was no fun.
Yeah,
What
our
did you-
youngest
what
one,
did you
she
say,
got
Jay?
dive bombed between the eyes since she's little. And
What-
her
what-
eyes
Can you
swelled
help
shut
me,
for over a
please?
week.
Red Dirt, be safe. Don't do it when you're driving. If y'all don't know, y'all need to check out Monty and Michelle's channel, Red Dirt Rooster Road. They are
I gotta go.
really, they do real good job at their videos. And that being said, I want to ask y'all a question. Everybody on the panel and
Yes.
anybody in the chat that wants to comment
I'm
too.
not online. Can you check?
Should I put you back?
Yes.
I haven't put a regular video out in 3 weeks. I couldn't believe it's been 3 weeks since I put one out. But I've got tons of videos that need edited. And that's therein lies the problem, getting them edited. What would Janae's gone again? She's struggling. What do y'all think it'd be good to put out some clips? Just they're not small enough to be shorts, a lot of them. Just dump a bunch of clips out, or better to just go ahead and try to edit them.
Even if it's an old video, I think you can still release it. I mean,
Yeah.
who's-
I'm going to release them.
It doesn't have a time frame on them.
There's several things you can do. You can get an editing software program. I use ChipChamp. And you can actually format a video for shorts, and then you can also edit it, making it shorter. And you can do several clips in that short. I've done that a couple of times. Like I said, even with the longer videos, I usually try to keep them under 15 minutes, if at all possible, even shorter.
I like that 20-minute range. I have watched and watched and watched, and the 20-minute video will get more views than a 15-minute or a 30-minute.
Yes.
Almost every time. I don't know why.
Well, I think people anymore, their attention spans aren't. They don't want to spend a whole lot of time watching a 40-minute video. They want to move on.
That's cool, Red Dirt. Michelle.
Yeah. I said, I don't have the time to do a 30-minute video, 40-minute video.
I just don't have time to do all the editing because the
filming of it. And the editing.
We know, the people in here know, to sit down and create that 20-minute video may take 5 hours. Because we use a CapCut, and CapCut has similar where it'll reduce that down and make you a bunch of shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who's Clyde say?
See?
Oh, that's not Clyde, that's Scotty. Scotty said he got stung by 20 bees at once. Y'all, I apologize. This is my sister I never hear from.
Go take care of it. I said, there's a lot of good programs out there. This is just the one I happen to get. It's almost free to use. I would have to pay, a little bit more money if I wanted to make, have more choices doing the editing. But I'm not at that point where I'm making money from my videos to warrant that kind of a cost.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Mm-hmm. So
And
I just use the free version.
Yeah, that's what we do too. And it is hard to edit videos when you have a full-time job and you have your own part-time business.
It does take time.
Farm. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I can do a 5-minute video usually within and under an hour. Because I'll watch it several times, trying to look for blemishes, putting the transitions in, trying to find music that'll match it, adjusting the sounds of the music, adjusting the sounds of the volume. It does take time.
Yeah.
But after you get used to the program, you become faster and faster and faster with it.
Right.
When I first started using it, it took me 2.5 hours just to do a 10-minute video. Then it's just, I said, just start playing with it, start clicking buttons, start matching stuff, just playing around with it, and you're gonna learn a lot more. You don't have to publish that video, just learn.
Hi, 3B Homestead. We're just seeing that 3B Homestead came in.
Sorry, Eric took off with his phone. I can't see the chat anymore.
Sorry about that. She had just seen my redneck weather report and wanted to say hi.
I love your redneck weather report. It makes my day.
I'm crazy blessed to how popular those are. It just blows my mind.
I'm glad she called.
Antarctica, Tanzania. I mean, we all over the U.S. I think I've now heard pretty much every state in the U.S. Canada.
Oh wow!
Comments on it. It's unbelievable.
Did you say Antarctica?
Yeah, Antarctica. They sent me their weather the other day. We was like 98 that day, and it was -30.
Yeah,
I would move north.
I'm all for cooling down a little bit. Yeah, no, not that much.
No.
We actually cooled off a few degrees today. It was bearable today.
Well, if that rain comes in Thursday, we're supposed to get a little heat. Hey, 3B, welcome in. We do have a couple of positions open on the panel. Anybody in the chat wants to join us, scroll all the way to the top of the chat. The very first comment is the link. Click that link, and it'll put you in our basement. We can bring you up on panel. It is open mic night.
A little trick to keep that posted up there so you can pin it. So it's always at the top of the comment. You go those 3 dots on your YouTube page.
On your YouTube page.
Yes. And you click those 3 little dots and you'll see pin.
Pin message at the top.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you got to go to your YouTube channel first.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
And you see those 3 little dots.
3 little dots to the right. You
Pin
click
message.
on those. And
I didn't find the 3 dots, but I got the message pin.
When you click on it, though, it has 3 dots.
Yep, it should be up there now. Thank you,
It is.
Jason.
Yeah.
And
Jason.
Rebecca?
And
Take-
Rebecca.
take-
Yes.
Take a look. I'm almost done.
Yes, you are.
How long is that?
There it is.
Is
Hold
it
on.
showing now? Can y'all see it?
It is showing now, yes.
It is showing.
Okay, because I'm not seeing it here.
Yeah, you won't see it on your
You won't see it on
StreamYard. You'll see it on your YouTube side.
But everybody in the chat can see that?
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Cool.
On all 3, actually.
Well, you guys,
I can turn my
that's
phone
how
off.
I'm learning. We're still trying to learn how to do the giveaway tool.
Yeah, I haven't learned how to do that one yet either. So I know I have to go.
Dale has walked me through it a little bit, and so has Jesse, but we haven't done it practically. We've just walked through it. Is Eric coming back, Tina?
He's long-winded. I'm telling.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'll start doing
Hey,
the.
That, I'm starting to get
Peterson
eaten up by
Farm.
mosquitoes.
How close am I to getting my first stages?
Welcome in Peterson Farms. I don't know if you're just getting in here or not, but that's the first time I've caught you in the chat.
Yeah, I've been hovering right there at 2,300, 2,400 hours.
There.
Wow.
Now you're thinking that they're in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not.
Who?
They're
Peterson
Farms,
Farms of
Nashville. They're in Indiana.
We just had a big group of Indiana folks leave our church today. They come down from Indiana for that women's conference I was telling y'all about, and it's our sister church up there. So I'll put their link up if y'all want to check it out, and so did Joyfield. Appreciate you, Janae. Scotty said you need Jesse's vanilla to get the. Hey, y'all! Y'all watch Brent Rambling with the Brums? Is any y'all? I know Rebecca's been on there.
Yes.
So that's also Scotty or Scott, whichever way you want to say it. We just got the maple syrup that I won at the 10 Killer Meetup
Oh
in
my
the mail yesterday.
goodness. It is so good. So good.
That's
Okay,
like the
Janae,
vanilla
back-
from Jesse. Yeah, it's really good.
We buy the same vanilla down in Mexico,
Well,
and now I think you get it in Walmart.
yeah, you can buy it at Walmart. In the ethnic on the Mexican aisle, you can buy the same brand we used to buy at Old Mexico. But the
Hey,
vanilla,
Duncan family.
or not the vanilla, the
Before Jesse and Lisa started putting the stickers on, I didn't even know they were sending me a bottle. I was like, okay, I knew I won something, so
Hi, Julie.
they packed that in there, and then I was like, man, this thing is heavy. And I thought, what I got shouldn't be this heavy. And I opened that box and I was like, what?
When you win something from Jesse and Lisa, you don't get just what you won.
Right?
They are always
The
going to put
jars of
something extra in.
jelly and
No, my
Yeah.
favorite thing is from Lisa, and it's that prickly pear jelly.
I want to grow my own cactus so I can do prickly pear
I don't
jelly.
want to grow it, but I do want to harvest some so I can make some of that jelly.
And I think I asked this last week, or I asked it on Thursday night Homestead Hangout in the chat. Have any of y'all had mesquite bean jelly?
No.
No, I haven't. I know the mesquite beans are edible. I've had it powdered in a bread before. It's pretty good.
My cousin from San Antonio swears it. He grew up in Blue, Oklahoma, a little bitty non-town. It's just a community. And he swears it's the best jelly ever.
I've never had it either.
And we have not caught the right season to harvest the beans to try it. So it is 8, and I'll keep going. I'm glad y'all are still in here. We do want to take prayer requests because before we do close, we will pray over any prayer requests.
You want to take them now or at a certain time?
Any time they want to put them up. Never heard of it, Julie. I want somebody else besides my cousin. I can trust him, but I want to know outside the family. Is he delusional on some kind of
I'm gonna Google it.
San Antonio weed or something that's making him think it's good?
Google knows everything. You know.
She's Googling it.
You
I
called
had
it
never heard of it.
mesquite
bean jelly. I'd never heard of it till my cousin talked about it. But I'm no jam or jelly expert. Well, I ain't either, but my body looks like I am.
Oh well, it says it's from Texas.
My second favorite jelly, not a jam, is going to be the jalapeno.
Oh, I love jalapeno jelly.
Yeah, I like it spicy. And I made some ghost pepper
I like
jelly.
spicy, but it doesn't like me.
No,
Right.
it's not spicy. There's a little bit of hint of the spice in there. I mean, a little bit, but it's nice and sweet and nice and peppery. I mean, it's real good on like a wheat bread or a bagel.
I made some ghost pepper jelly. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's good on cream cheese too, as a dip for crackers.
Yeah.
Really good for like rich crackers.
This ghost pepper jelly, I ended up having to take it outside and cook it on the grill because it was killing us in the house. And
We were all crying.
at the time, my stepdad was 84ish, and he was here, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And he wanted to get a taste of it. It's the prettiest red, y'all. I mean, prettiest red that I've ever seen in a jelly. And he sticks his whole finger in there and gets him. It like to kill him. But I'm telling you, if you take a just the tip of a spoon, I mean, just like this here, just the tip of it, just barely get the color on the end of that spoon there, and mix it in a couple scrambled eggs. It is some of the best stuff ever. But that you got to have plenty of food with it. It's hot.
Yeah, I haven't checked my peppers in a couple of days. I do have the chili tippings.
Them dudes melt your face off. They'll make your face go numb.
You have to eat one with food. Yes.
I had a pepper that when I planted it, it said it was a cayenne pepper, but it's growing straight up like a Thai pepper. I ate one of them for supper tonight, and then I ate a red jalapeno for supper tonight. And that
Who would have
Thai
thought?
pepper,
Yeah, who would have thought a pepper half the size of a pea was so hot?
oh, I know it. Them Pekins, we were in Jamaica, and we were standing in line in a buffet for jerk chicken, and this lady said, "Be careful, them right there make your face go numb." It was chili Pekins she was talking about.
You wasn't kidding either.
It was hilarious.
Well, we used to dry them up at work, and we'd put them through a grinder, and we'd sprinkle it on our popcorn.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
We freeze
You
dry a
don't
lot
need
of
a whole lot. Just a couple of shakes. You shake in the bag, get that dust everywhere. And yeah, it's watch out.
Well, I think Leonard might be a no.
I don't like things real hot.
I like them hot. I don't want it to melt my face, but I like them hot if I can eat it with a decent amount of food.
I like it just right. Not super
Okay. No, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you, Jason. Go
hot.
ahead.
I just don't like it super hot. It's got to be just right. Yeah, I'm done.
I like heat. I don't want it super hot, but it's hotter than if I tell you something's hot, look out. It's hot.
Yeah, that's sweet. You like it.
Yeah. On mesquite bean jelly, you would probably love it because it says it tastes slightly fruity with a perfect hint of caramel.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm game.
You're a little bit east of the most of the mesquite trees, but
Yeah, I
kind
kind of miss the mesquite trees though.
And you just use the water. I guess you boil them to get the water.
I another time.
Hey, Linda, another time.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome in.
Yeah, hello.
She has got
I want to know if you're okay.
a cave cabin type deal. I don't even know how to explain it right now.
He's finally
But
off
it's
the
pretty
phone.
cool. Is he off the phone? Well, is he coming back to join us? She's looking up
I
like
told
he's
you he was
there.
long-winded.
I see a big elbow.
I'm back.
There he is. All right, so I waited till
okay.
you came in. I was going to tell y'all what's coming in the mail. Now, I just admitted I got 300 and something video clips that I need to edit. But this is going to be priority. I ordered a chainsaw sawmill.
Oh.
We just cut down some big pine trees, and we're going to mill them dudes ourselves and build a chicken coop out of it. Bring everybody along to see how it works out. Uh-oh, Jason dropped on us. There he's back.
Sorry, yelling at the dog.
So I wanted to wait on Eric because he's a woodworker guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited about it. I got the moisture meter and all of that kind of stuff. The only thing I didn't order is they have a winch to help you pull the saw through the wood, since the chainsaw's not really designed to do that. But I'm excited.
What kind of chainsaw are you going to use for it?
I'm either going to use my Husqvarna or my Steel.
How big is it?
Sorry.
How many cc's?
Still fan.
Off the top of my head, I can't tell you right now. I'd have to go look at them again.
I got to take care of my dog. I'll be back.
I think they recommend, because I've got a little Steel MS271 Farm Boss, and it is 52 cc. And I plan on using it. I had a 20-inch bar on it, and I had our local steel shop build me a milling chain for it. And I got a little Granberg Alaskan sawmill, and I just cut a few planks, a few slabs off of some firewood rounds I had, so they weren't more than 18 inches long, and I smoked that saw. I didn't tear it up. I stopped before I did, but I literally had smoke coming out of the exhaust on that because I was overworking that saw.
So I am looking at the external oiler too.
Yep.
To help with some of that.
That's why I wound up. I don't know if you've seen the video I did back a few months ago, but I bought the one of those Chinese clone saws of the steel saw. It's a clone of the Steel MS660, if I remember correctly.
Something Berg, wasn't it?
It's like a 92 cc saw, and it was like less than a third of the price of a steel saw. So that way, if I do wind up tearing it up, I'm not out that kind of money.
Yeah.
But it's got a 36-inch bar. Yeah, it's got a 36-inch bar on that thing, and boy, that thing's heavy.
Well, the mill I bought, it'll go out to 36.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have a
But
I don't have a chainsaw mill big enough for this one yet, but
I don't need that big of a bar. A 20, which I've got. I can't remember if my Steel's an 18 or a 20. It may be a 20. I think that's going to do everything I need to do. I do have and have had about a 6-foot long chunk of pecan that I've been wanting to do some live edge stuff with. That ought to look real pretty. But I bought rail racks.
It's going to be a little harder wood, though.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, much harder than
lots of pine down right now.
What did you say, Jason?
That's what I said. The
a lot of
pine
pine
wood's pretty
trees
soft.
right now.
So.
Well, we had 3 close to 70-foot tall pines at the end of our house. Basically, one of them was completely dead, another one was almost completely dead, and the other one was okay. And it was threatening our house and threatening the backyard fence and the pasture fence on 2 sides. So
we had to
the cellar.
We had to rent a lift to get them down, so they could get high enough to get them down without it taking out the house or the fences
or the cellar.
And I said, take that lone tree down because chances are we'd have to bring a lift next year and take it down.
Right.
So just take them all down.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper.
They haven't looked good in 10 years.
No.
It's cheaper
We
than
had
deductible.
in the front of our yard before my mom passed away. There was a silver maple tree, and if anybody knows anything about silver maples, they drop branches pretty easily. So my mom had that tree taken down.
They're a self-pruning tree, I believe.
Yes, they are.
Like a pecan tree is.
It's like, nope. So it's down.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I was running the camera and stuff at church for the women's conference, and I was ordering a sawmill and stuff. I was like, we need a chicken coop, and the sawmill and everything I needed was way cheaper than going to buy the lumber, and I've got these logs sitting here. So I was trying. I got a buddy that's got a big sawmill, a van sawmill, but he lives 20 miles away, and I don't want to haul them to him, and I don't want to lose the wood and just tell him to come get it.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that'll be handy. And yeah, like I said, I want to get a bigger one for my bigger saw, and just gotta get a couple chains for it, because you want to use a different chain than you do for cutting firewood. But yeah, that'll be fun for you, especially being able to do your own project with your own wood.
I'm excited about that. That would be awesome. Now, do you use a rail to start your round log?
Yeah, I got an old extension ladder that I used to put on top of it, which when I was doing just the little firewood rounds, I just freehanded those because I was just trying them out. But yeah, I do have a rail set up to put on a log and stuff. Waiting on neighbor to go through with the cattle trailer.
Well, I bought the brackets to put on each end of the log, and then I'll run 2x2s across that.
Yeah.
To give me that first flat.
Yeah, and that was my first plan, was just using some 2x2s or something. But then I found that, remember, I had that old ladder at my grandpa's. I was like, well, heck, I'll just use it because it's really light duty. I'm like, I'm not climbing on that thing. So like, that'll be perfect for milling up wood.
Right. Well, I've got one of them too.
So it keeps it straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I've got one of them too. If these brackets weren't very expensive, you just screw them to each end, level them up with each other, and then lay your boards in there. But that don't work out. I do have an old extension ladder that I don't use no more. A couple of them actually. I inherited. Actually, I may have gave some of them to my boy. I inherited more ladders than one man ever needs.
Right.
Yep.
I need to get going. My supper is ready.
Oh.
Jason, thanks for jumping in here, man.
No troubles.
Yep.
Everybody have a good evening. Stay safe.
All right. See you on another one sometime.
Bye, Jason.
Bye-bye.
Great seeing you.
Yeah, same here. I haven't seen you in a while.
So, Rebecca, how did I ask how long is that hat, or did you answer me? I think I asked.
I measured it. Now I'm gonna have to measure it again because I forgot.
Well, give me. You don't have to measure. Just give me a
okay.
good guess. It looked 30 feet at least.
It's 3 feet. 3 feet.
I told you 1/10 of 30 feet. I thought it was about 1/10 of 30 feet. Thank you another time. I really am excited. I think that'll be a cool little video series to mill the wood, check the moisture and make sure that's ready to go. And she's thinking it's cool too, but we're probably going to have to buy some wood because we're going to need chicken coop faster than the wood's going to dry.
We need a chicken coop right now.
Yeah, we do. And I've got a little.
I've seen several of them. They'll do green lumber and everything on that. And well, if you watch, Jason and Terry over at White Rock, a lot of their stuff, he'll go when they realize they're running out of lumber, he'll go mill up a couple logs, and then they start building with it. I wouldn't build a
Yep.
house out of it, but
Right. And I think a chicken coop might be fine without having to let it cure too long. And
Yeah.
the 2 dead ones are probably already dry.
Well,
yeah.
But, you know, somewhere in that 7 to 9 moisture range, I should be good anyhow.
Mm-hmm. So
We'll
you ought to
see.
be able to at least get some good practice with it, and then you can start
Right.
building all kinds of stuff.
Well, Let's Have a Cup of Coffee has got a forest on his place. We have like 30 trees on our whole farm. So we got
Right.
a lot of trees right here around the house, and we've got one out in the pasture, a big one out in the
Big, huge,
pasture, and
yeah.
then some junk trees.
You know, I think the thing is that with another time, it's the fact that someone is taking something that has perished and has utilized that wood to be able to make something. And that's why I love watching people milling stuff.
Yeah,
or even doing a thing on a lathe, because right up here, I took a little branch, a little piece of that wood that I had milled, and look at what Jerry did. That is from that silver maple tree in the front yard.
No, that's not.
that is cool.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's something that's tangible that you get to hold in your hand of a tree that used to be in this front yard.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
You know, and what I did was the people that took the tree down, I asked them to give me a pretty good sized branch. And he says, well, what do you think of this one? And I says, make it about 5 feet long. I took that log up to the Amish community, about 30 minutes from me. And my bathroom base, it's not a cabinet, it is a base, that I had them make me a corner base to put a bathroom sink on there. It is not closed in, you know, because I do live in a modular home. So it's a lot easier to have it not closed up to be able to do the water lines, do the plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's made out of that tree.
That's pretty cool. Anytime you can bring something in like that.
You know, and then I had those logs left, and that's what I had done that. Now here's the other one. This is what's going to surprise you, is he made a crochet hook
Oh.
out of
Yes,
that
he
handle.
is.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I've told you, Rebecca, but my grandma crocheted from daylight to dark until she just got to where she couldn't. I've got a coaster that she helped me crochet on my bedside table today. That's got to be 30 years old.
You've had it.
I was a kid. It was
you've
probably
had
40
it probably
plus years old.
42 years or more.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So what
And I've got a jackrabbit. She crocheted for me. That's I'm hoping to give to a grandkid if I ever have one. Our boys are being lazy about that.
No, I think
Yours
God is
too.
waiting for us to retire
Maybe so. Maybe so.
so we can
My mom
actually
said
enjoy them.
that her mom crocheted all the time. Of course, she passed before I was ever born, but she went blind. She said she used to crochet so fast and everything, and mom tried to learn from her, but she couldn't see how. And when she went blind, she couldn't. She said, "Oh, if I could just see." She's like, "You never paid attention anyway, and you went so fast." She said, "But she couldn't count her stitches."
Oh.
So yeah. But she said
My
she
grandma-
crocheted so much one year, her youngest son he said, I'm going to know if Santa Claus is real or not. I'm going to ask for something. If I get it, I'll know Santa Claus is real. He was the last one of 9 to believe in Santa Claus.
Oh.
He wanted an electric train and said
Can't
she
crochet one of them.
crocheted so much that she made enough to buy that electric train. And then that was the last year he believed in Santa Claus. But she said it was worth it for that one
That's
last
pretty
year.
cool. I heard a guy one time, he said that every year his grandma would give him lifesavers for Christmas. He's like, a 50-cent roll of lifesavers. Now, we're all old enough to know what lifesavers are. I don't even know if they still make them.
Yeah.
He said, you can imagine how excited I was when one time I come to Christmas and I got 3 new pair of underwear from my grandma. And I was like, it's not lifesavers. And he said later, I heard her telling Mom she got them at a garage sale for 25 cents.
Oh,
you bring on the lifesavers.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, it just, the thing was is that I bought these crochet hooks because my hands, as you can tell, they're big. And using something like this, for me, makes my hands cramp. So then I bought these. Once I got this is all I use.
That's cool.
Yeah, because as you can see, it's shorter.
Sugar fits.
fits your hand.
My grandma had, I don't know how many different sizes. She'd use different sizes for all kinds of stuff. My grandpa used to give us those pink sugar mints. Yeah, I can still eat those another time. I'm not eating sugar too much. We just finished that cleanse last week, and I did have some sugar at that women's conference, but not so much that it beat me off and off track, you know. But I don't know if I've said it on here. I'm under 300 pounds for the first time in at least 15 years.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations.
It's starting to, I'm starting to tell the difference.
Mm-hmm. You can tell.
Yep.
Well, thanks.
Get my weight back off of me.
Thanks, Karen. We try to be funny when we can. Lighthearted.
Today, my brother and I did a sauteed some spinach. You know those big containers of spinach with mushrooms, turkey breakfast sausage, and what was the other thing?
Good.
Onions. Trying to think of the other zucchini, and had that for breakfast and for supper tonight.
That sounds good.
No,
I had some fruit for supper.
So good.
Bowl of fruit and a boiled egg.
Bowl of cottage cheese.
Red Dirt, are y'all still driving? Michelle?
The thing that's been really nice is because in 2017, when my mom passed away, I weighed over 300. I'm now down to 248.
I knew you was doing good too, and congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Good to hear.
I want to get down to about 230.
Janae, I'm sorry you keep dropping in and out.
Her signal's not good, I'm guessing.
Thanks, Peterson Farms. Hey, I put your comment up there a second ago, Peterson, about the greenwood and the chicken coop. I think we might be able to go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't burn up all 4 or 5 chainsaws, 6 chainsaws up there.
Then we're going to burn the wood and go buy.
Then we're going to burn the wood in the winter and go buy lumber.
No, you're not burning that wood in the fireplace.
No, we won't. We'll burn it in the yard probably. No, just got home. All right, we're still here, and you can pop up and get on the panel with us if you would like. I don't want to force you to, but we'd love to have you join us. Leonard, I'm gonna have to get on Amy because she stood us up. She said she was going to join us.
Be busy.
So, there's no telling what could have popped up.
Hope everything's
but I'm
okay
still gonna give her a hard time
with them.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, what's he saying? Keep it up, Jack. You can lose more weight, and believe me, I am trying to. For those who are trying to lose weight, we can do it. Yes, sir, Scotty. We definitely can. I mean, Karen, not Scotty. I'm sorry.
We definitely
Scotty's better half.
Scotty's Lone Cross.
Yeah. We can do it. And I'm not going to lie, I'm using Ozempic too, and it is helping. But during that cleanse, We got off the Ozempic.
There they are.
Yeah, pop them up. Here is Marty and Michelle. Did they pop up? Hey, we got you. Little bit dark, but y'all are in live with us. So tell everybody who you are and what y'all got going on your channel, because I really enjoy it. I don't get to watch it as much as I want to. And we are going to do a collab sometime. I promise. We're just busy. And
Mr. Leonard Homestead just came in.
Oh,
Mr. Leonard. Hey, Chris.
Amy.
Hey, Amy.
I'll be right back.
All right. We would love to have you join. So back to Red Dirt Rooster Road, Monty and Michelle, y'all tell us what you got going on.
Don't hear him.
Can we hear y'all? Are y'all echo? Monty, can you hear us?
Yeah,
Okay. I heard Michelle.
this and out.
No, the mic's not doing good.
The mic is not good.
Real faint. I can hear you, but not real. And I don't have my hearing aids in. It might be louder than it needs to be. Can y'all hear?
No.
I could a second ago.
We really want to hear from you, so we're patient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would that be it?
So Karen's saying they can't hear it either out.
Yeah.
I can hear everybody just fine.
No.
Oh, them. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to hear Monty and Michelle from Red Dirt Rooster Road, which is like one of the most creative names out there. I think that's a cool.
I like their name.
What'd you call them?
My autocorrect corrected it to Red Dirt Rooster Toad one night. I don't know why it does crazy things. And I'm real bad about doing voice text in my phone and hitting send before it, and then I'll read it, and it's like, that is not what I said.
Yeah, you got to proofread, and I'm bad about not proofreading.
It does that to me to work. I do that all the time at work. Like, I did it to Matt.
Are y'all on the phone, Monty? Michelle?
I closed out my
She's struggling.
it out.
I'm struggling to hear.
The phones are closed out. We didn't have. Okay.
That sounded a little bit louder to me.
We're checking our audio microphone.
Okay.
I heard that a little bit better.
I wouldn't even know how to begin to do that. So I'm glad I learned
So we don't know where the mic is.
What was that?
I wouldn't know what to do.
Well, we
Check
do it
your
in that
audio.
pre-screen.
Yeah, they sound muffled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you want to borrow my mic? I don't know if y'all do any windy situations, but that little Rode mic right there, it plugs right into my iPhone 15. Is great in the wind, but it's directional. You got to remember that.
Yep. I just need to remember to put my mic on when I'm out doing stuff half the time. I always
We
forget
don't.
to do it.
So I was talking to Brandon from
Eddie
Family Farm. Brandon Eddie. He's got those DJI Levelor mics. I
Yep.
really want to get a set of those.
Yeah, he was showing those to us at 10 Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was talking to him too, Tina. At 10 Killer. But the wind, so that's one of the reasons I like CapCut for editing videos, is because in CapCut you can clean up a lot of that background noise.
Yeah.
I mean, almost eliminate it.
I use CapCut too for all our videos, which I'm getting better at it, getting more for kind of figured out on what does what. I just finally figured out how to do a voiceover here a couple weeks ago on a video.
Yeah, I just learned maybe 2 or 3 months ago on the voiceover.
I threw my AirPods in, was able, because I got a old MacBook Pro that we got refurbished. And I threw my AirPods in. I just sat there and watched the video and talked, and got done. It's like, hey, that actually worked out pretty good.
3B Homestead, and if y'all hadn't checked them out, they do a good job too. They're over in, they're not too far from us, over in South, kind of a little further to the east of us in Oklahoma. They're saying they got those DJIs, and I got 2 DJI drones, and they're great. So if those mics are any kind of the quality those DJI drones are, they should be fantastic. They're not cheap though, y'all.
Yeah.
They're not cheap. And I can't find them used like I did my drone. I actually bought one drone and I was gifted another drone. God blessed me with it.
We need to use that drone.
Yeah, we need to do an entry video like a lot of you guys do.
Oh, Brenda.
All right. Hey, celebrate. We got a needy family, and I'm on a panel at church that one of 4. The last vote just came in to help them. Who's this? Let's have a cup of coffee. Is back again. You're looking a little shaded, Clyde.
But here's Stacy.
I can hear something.
He might not have meant to do that.
This is fun, y'all.
I hear him.
Hello, Clyde.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings from beyond.
If we could get your microphone and Red Dirt Rooster Road's camera put together.
Man, if I could get to where I could see Red Dirt, if I could watch their mouth move, I would just ad-lib, and we'll see what kind of conversation we can come up with.
Oh, Clyde has got an incredible brain, y'all. There ain't no telling what you would say, Michelle.
Oh, no. The left-handed Indian.
He asked y'all if y'all had ever seen a left-handed Indian.
I can't even do it.
You did that. He's a mess. He's a good guy. Do what, Clyde?
I said the sun was in my eyes.
Y'all are already out of Lowe's?
Yes.
Well done. Well done. I made the announcement that I've got the what I call it, Alaskan chainsaw sawmill coming in the mail.
Cool. I need to get my other chainsaws going, and that'll give. I got 4.
Eric, and I've got 4 or 5 or 6 or something like that. Eric gave us some caution. Now I inherited a bunch of those too. I had 2, I think, and the rest of them were my dad's. But Eric gave some caution about not having a large enough CC saw. That's almost a tongue twister.
Say that 5 times fast.
Right? If you're ever in Arkansas and see sold out, sold saw, I saw in Arkansas like see saw, you saw out, sold saw, I saw in Arkansas. Something like that. I grew up doing tongue twisters.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, Billy.
I love you, little sister.
Hey,
Talk
Corey.
to you later. Angie's talking about maybe coming in to visit, but she's done that before, so we'll see. My little sister's going, y'all. So bye, Corey. Clyde, you got a dot in the middle.
Well, I'm trying.
Your dot looks a little pale.
Uh-huh.
Microphone's good. I really, really was excited that Red Dirt Rooster Road joined us. I'd really like to get them up here. If I could, Shawnee's not that far, but the live would be over before I could come and help.
We do need to make a road trip, though.
We do need to love you. Bye, sis.
Where are we going?
When are we going to Shawnee?
I don't care any place. Got a swimming pool? I'm willing to go.
I don't know if we got a swimming pool, but I've seen some stock tanks.
That'll work.
Flash leaving.
That'll take us back to the days of Holland.
She's telling Corey bye.
I think she's telling Corey bye.
Janae, is she leaving? Or she just saying? Are they just telling them bye?
I think she just all. Janae, are you leaving? LOL, Clyde. No, Janae's still in here. Karen, are you leaving or just saying bye to Corey?
Let us know if we come to Shawnee. We will. Sure will.
Shawnee ain't that far. And I've got your phone numbers, so we will definitely. I still want to do that collab. There was no way. I know Monty was off, but there was no way we could make it happen through the early July. We get swamped. I'm hearing feedback now.
Somebody got TV on.
Clyde. Hey, Clyde.
I'm still, yes.
Are you close to Stacy? Well, I'll be jiggered. Y'all, look there's somebody in the basement. Look who it is.
Hey.
I've been telling them for over an hour. Amy with Leonard Mountain Homestead's going to join us tonight.
I'm sorry. I was watching on TV. I was editing, and you know how when you have to export, you can't do anything with your phone. And I was like, sure enough, he's going to call me out. And he did. And I was like, honey, get on the phone and tell them that I am watching. Yeah. So
Well, I'm glad I made you feel guilty. Welcome in. We're glad you're here. Did Red Dirt just go up?
They went somewhere.
Oh, we had Red Dirt Rooster Road up, but they
Oh, wait.
couldn't,
No, they're down here. Somebody's
couldn't
down
get
here.
their mic.
Later.
Oh, yeah.
I may have to see if I can get back in and see what is going on.
Hey, Monty, can you hear us now?
We can hear you.
We
You
can.
hear us?
We can hear y'all.
Yay.
You're on a phone, I can tell by the way it's vertical.
Yep.
I don't know if it'll let us go. There we go. There we go.
That's
Let me
good.
hold it real quick. I'm going to grab the thing.
So Amy just joined us from Leonard Mountain Homestead. How did the work day go at Josh?
it was good. It was good. We got a lot done, and that's the video that I was actually editing for tomorrow, and we got a lot done. He was very happy. He was very happy with it. So
how far are you
we
from
accomplished
Josh?
a lot. We're about 2 hours and 45 minutes from Josh.
So you're 3 hours and 45, 30 minutes from me. So I can get you these 306 videos I need edited since you know how to do it.
It was an all-day thing, and I was like, I've got to shrink it. I've got to shrink it because I'm like, nobody's gonna watch 2 hours worth of video. Just not gonna happen.
We're
So-
literally only about
One for
45 minutes
Monday,
from
one
Josh.
for Tuesday, one for Wednesday.
There was one time that I was working on making these hats that I was making for my birthday celebration. And there
All
was a
right, I
lady that was crocheting a blanket for 3 hours, playing music, and I was there the whole time.
Hi.
Hey, welcome in 3B.
Hello.
Again, another man. We are Okie Rich tonight. We got
Can y'all hear us?
and a couple Missourians, and that's okay.
Yep.
We love them from Missouri too.
We got Oklahoma.
Yeah. Whose hand is that?
That's Christopher's. That's my son. Yeah.
I knew it wasn't Big Chris. It wasn't no callus.
Yeah. No.
And I would, if he'd got close enough to stick his hand in front of the camera, there'd probably been a pipe sticking in there too.
Probably, yes.
Hey, look at speaking of Big Chris.
Oh, we can't get him because we're at limit.
Chris, if you can hear us, we're at the limit. But let's let Red
Ken and
Dirt
I could
Rooster
step
Road
out because I've been up since we've been on here since again. I've been up since 3 this morning. So
thank y'all for joining. We appreciate you, and we're going to do this at least once a month.
Okay.
Right now, we're
Alrighty,
thinking
sounds
the
good.
second Sunday of every month. So
Awesome.
the second Sunday of every month.
All righty.
What we're
Sounds
thinking.
good. We can do that.
Sounds
And-
good.
So we're gonna head out, and I'm gonna get ready for bed.
All right.
Y'all take
Y'all
care
have a
now.
good night.
Yes,
Y'all have a good night.
Thanks
Bye.
for listening.
Thank you for joining us. Oops, now we got him.
I know that guy.
I know that guy.
Are y'all in the same room? In the same? No, he's
No,
outside.
she's in the house. He's outside.
I'm in the house. He's outside.
Ah, okay.
I like it outside.
I would let's let Red Dirt Rooster Road, if y'all don't mind, tell us about your channel, and then let's get Leonard, and then 3B, and then Chris can correct what Amy says wrong.
Yeah.
Our channel is a collection of everything. We do a little bit of everything. We do beekeeping. We've got sheep. We've got goats. We've got steers. We've got dogs. 2 dogs, a cat. We do
Similar to a lot of you guys.
Yeah. building. Oh, and she's got tons of chickens.
Wow.
So it's just kind of a little bit of everything that we do around here.
I think it's just like a lot of us. It's our life and how we live, and it's not really like, a lot of the mainstream out there, and our family and some of our kids and stuff, they've said, you guys need to, you need to film this. You need to be showing, what you guys have the weirdest stuff go on or happen or whatever.
It was probably the encouragement from our son and daughter-in-law from Alaska that the reason we started, and it was to get something on record for them to see, our lineage.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they don't have the opportunity and the time right now raising young families and stuff to do what we do. And our boys grew up, having some of the animals and stuff with us, but that was just a different time. But so this is, I guess it's how we do things. And,
well, that's what I've always said, growing up. I didn't know that there were people that would come to your house and fix something.
Right.
Yeah, we did it all ourselves. That's the way
We either
Dad
fixed
was.
it or we lived with it broke.
Yeah. Dad, if a man made it, a man can fix it. And that's the motto he still lives by it today. He's 80 something years old. He still rebuilds mowers and tractors and cars and trucks and you name it, he fixes it. So, and our boys are kind of the same way. They've grown up learning how to fix stuff. They weren't sheltered, and we didn't buy them everything. So,
Hey, you did them right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did 'em right. Giving them everything in today's society. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Y'all know.
Yeah. And one of our grandsons, whenever we started doing this, his mom, our daughter-in-law, she would pull our channel up and let him watch it, because when we first started, we were doing a lot of tractor work, and he nicknamed it Nana and Papa TV.
Nana Papa Show.
Nana
Papa Show.
That's what he wanted to watch all the time.
That's awesome. One
Hey,
day
John.
we're gonna have grandkids.
Okay,
Corbin does
we have
that.
gotten 4 in 3 years, so it can happen in just like that. So we've got 4 under 3, right at about 3.5 now. But
Our youngest just got married last year, and they're trying. But our oldest, he's fixing to be 33, and he's really not interested.
yeah, you never know. It's but it's wonderful.
Yeah. And babies change their perspective on life real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Amy, you want to
We
share
heard-
everybody?
We heard y'all talking about the snakes when we were driving back. We killed 2 copperhead in the backyard last night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like spiders and snakes. That ain't a bit oh.
Yeah. They met the sharp
Oh
end of
man,
the shovel.
them meanings too.
Uh,
Every snake's a rattlehead copper moccasin around me.
Yeah.
The black king snakes or whatever you call them, the ones, if we find those out in the field or whatever, we leave them alone or relocate them. It's when they get into the coop and start eating eggs. That's when they meet the sharp end of the shovel.
I've got some.
Usually leave the black ones alone.
Shot in my 38 for that. Oh, am I supposed to talk about guns on here? Pew pew.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Amy, are you just standing out there smiling at Chris?
Yeah.
Grandbaby was crying, and I was like, okay, I'm going outside.
So, how many channels does your family have?
Let's see. I got mine. Grumpy has hers. Moses has his. And then we're trying to set up Mama for hers because she does all kinds of, I don't know, crocheting, baking. I mean, she's all kinds of what I don't show.
You need to get that on film.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
she makes bread.
Marissa +1 too, right?
Yeah, she don't have a
doesn't
channel.
have a channel.
There went Grumpy behind Amy.
Yeah. Right there.
She's been grumpy all day because she had to watch a baby.
Oh man, I'd relish that time.
Right?
Oh, but the
It's
doctor.
funny how you were saying that they watch you guys on TV. My grandson does that too. Maribel decided to take my baby away from
Looks
me.
like Mr. Leonard's trying to talk, but we didn't hear him.
Oh, nothing?
He's talking to y'all.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, my grandson does that too. He wants to watch Gigi and Papa on TV, and that's one of the only ways Maribel can get him to calm down.
We can't hear him.
Y'all are not hearing him, Money?
No.
Hearing.
He's saying their grandson watches them on TV, wants to see Gigi and Papa too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 3B, dead center. How are y'all? Or at least you're dead center on our screen.
Yeah.
I think you were.
Doing good. We're doing real good.
So they're also an Oklahoma channel, little southeast, not east, but south central east.
Yep, that's right. South Central Oklahoma. And we're a pretty
I don't know
good
what the
channel.
deal. We can't hear them either.
They're coming across good on us.
I hear.
Well, I don't know what the deal is there, but we have a lot of gardening videos and different animals on the place and stuff, and so we're still kind of learning the filming.
There we go.
Things. Okay, good. But just when we started and things, the time of year it was, we've done a lot of gardening videos so far, and we're really enjoying the YouTube stuff. So we look forward to showing a lot more and a lot more animals and just different adventures, whatever we're going through.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to anybody on here, but I like watching y'all's channel and Red Dirt Roost Road and Leonard Mountain, but I don't get to watch everything everybody puts out. I have to pick and choose and try to watch, because if you don't, if I understand it, YouTube will kick you off and you're not going to be subscribed to them. So I try to watch something from everybody, and I always try to comment. And but we're so glad you guys jumped on here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
your
we've
gardening
missed the last-
videos, you can be a teacher, man. You're doing good at this stuff.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I know what you mean. It is hard to catch everybody's. We try to, bounce around and watch a little bit of everybody and things, and it would be impossible to watch every one of everybody, I think. But you know, it's fun to watch a little bit of everybody and things. And we really like, you know, the comments, leaving comments, and also when you get them, because it kind of, you build that community and friendship and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'm behind today on comments.
Yeah.
Now, whereabouts in Oklahoma are you?
So we're in South Central Oklahoma is where we're at. We haven't decided to share our specific location yet, but if you know where the Eddy families are, we're just a little further south from there, and so
We're about an hour north of them.
Yeah, they're in Shawnee. And,
Well, in the area, I use that as an example too, because we haven't put out our exact little
What's this big town?
town.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dale, welcome back in from 9 Acre Family Farm. They're back in here. So I got a brother that lives over close to you guys, 3B. He's actually in Meade, which is not too far. And I don't know exactly where y'all live. I just know about where you're at.
Right.
I do know where the Eddies are, and the Arms and lots of others. So you got another channel down there. It's Gardening with Leon.
Yep.
Yeah. We've been to Leon's greenhouse before and bought some stuff off of him and things. And
we have
he's
too.
really
We got 40 years worth of what is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
A big jug of what do you put? Fertilizer. 40 years worth of fertilizer. It's not supposed to last that long, but it don't take much.
You got that much left?
Yeah, we
Why
got
are
a
we
big
using
old
it?
jug. We need to be using. It's liquid, so we can put it in our drip system and run it through. But we haven't even got the drip system set up this year. We've got a 96-foot long, 30-foot wide high tunnel that we ain't done nothing in this year. The shape, it's just sitting there. It's just been that. I've spent most of the year going to the doctor. I'm already out of vacation, but that's not going to be every year.
No, and you don't want it to be a downer either.
No.
Because we're getting better.
Absolutely. That's being below 300 pounds was a good start. First time in 15 years.
That's great.
But yeah, I enjoy you guys. We got 20 people in here. And
it's too hot to be in a high tunnel right now anyway.
Oh,
boy.
Yes.
We are growing in our greenhouse, but we got the shade tarp on and the sides up. The greenhouse, the sides roll up. Our high tunnel actually has roll down sides, so I can actually get some wind protection and still have some ventilation.
We have Leon's wicking tubs in there. Y'all seen his wicking tubs?
Yep.
You know, we ran the wicking tubs for several years, but all of our tubs were outside, and I think that was our downfall because of the rain that would wash all the nutrients out. So we've kind of abandoned the wicking tubs and gone to the raised beds.
Mm-hmm.
The wicking tubs inside the greenhouse definitely work better than the wicking tubs outside.
Yeah.
Because of what you're saying.
We do side dressing of fertilizer on when we don't do the drip on them.
Oh, that first year we made wicking tubs, we followed Leon's directions to the T. We got the exact, the everything. I can't even think of what he puts in the salt and all of that. The Epsom salt, everything that he talks about. And he knows what he's talking about. The man can grow some stuff.
Yeah.
We actually met Daniel Arms down there, Daniel in Houston.
And grow
and
outdoors.
Grow Jack Outdoors.
Grow Jack, yeah.
Leon.
He's so sweet.
And the first time we'd ever met Daniel, now we met Daniel 3 or 4 times since. Yeah. And we don't live very far from Daniel either. He's in Sulphur. But anyway,
y'all are in Marlow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Second traffic ticket I ever got was in Marlow.
I'd love to say I've
Hear
never
all of that.
Yeah, the Christian school that I went to, we played Marlow Central because they had 8-man football, and I was coming back from that game, and they had a roadblock set up, and I got a ticket for my expired inspection sticker.
Oh,
Anybody's
I
young
got
enough
one
to
of them.
remember those.
Right.
I got one of them in Duncan.
That's been a year or two ago.
Yeah, I had to take my stereo out of my pickup and sell it so I could inspect my pickup.
Yep.
That's a long time ago.
Amy had
Three
a cousin
B's
who came
looking
up there
at
from
what is that?
Texas and was asking us why we didn't have our sticker on our truck. And I was like, because we don't have to do that up here anymore.
That's right.
They got so many inspections down there. They got like 3 or 4 stickers on his windshield from
Our
all the
state our state does inspections for 2 years, so you have to inspect it every 2 years, no matter what.
So you are surrounded by Okies now.
Yes, I am.
Rebecca. Completely surrounded.
all the way around.
Was saying in the
Good.
comments.
I've
I'm
met
sorry,
some.
what
I've
did you
met
say?
some good. I've met some good friends that live in Oklahoma. Some
Well,
real,
we're all good people in
What group
Oklahoma.
state?
you know.
Said that's what Dale said in the comments, that he was surrounded, that this was looks like an Oklahoma only meeting besides Miss
Besides
Rebecca.
me, I'm in Missouri.
okay.
We've had Missouri in here and wherever Janae's from, and we've had Texas. So it's been a busy night. It's been cool. I've really enjoyed it. And we are closing in on 9 o'clock, so we're not going to run too much longer. That's 2 hours. But I want to regurgitate something I went to earlier that I got in my notes. We've got the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous coming up, September the 27th and 28th. Stacy, if you can hear us, we don't have room on panel. I don't know if you can hear. We can see you in the
I'm gonna jump off of here because she's right over there anyway.
Okay. It won't hurt for you to get close to her, Chris. All right. Chris jumped out and let Stacy in. How are you? That is Smiley Matthews. A lot of y'all see her in comments. She does a lot. She doesn't have her own channel, but there's Chris. Her husband has Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. That's his channel. So anyway, I wanted to promote that September the 27th and 28th.
She's driving.
Yeah, Stacy, you be careful driving.
I am. I was just listening. I didn't realize there was too many.
No, well, on the free side of StreamYard, if y'all hadn't used it, you can have 6. If you want more than that, and I think you can only get 10 total, but if you want more than that, you got to do the paid side of StreamYard. And maybe we need to do that in the future. Right now, we don't feel like we need to do that. StreamYard is crazy cool for it being free for what we can do on it. Anyway, that is September the 27th, 28th, McAllister, Oklahoma. So, Rebecca, you can still come, even though it's in Oklahoma, at the Southeast Expo Center. That's what it is. And that is being. Say that again.
I should get off of here and let's have a cup of coffee get on there.
Well, he's not in the basement. If he was in the basement, I'd say okay, maybe. But
Well,
and
he
what
was
y'all
gonna
don't
jump. He couldn't get his camera to work.
Paige, you can come stream. If you get the paid, you can come stream, co-stream.
He could only
What
get
Dale's
his
saying.
microphone to work.
So you guys could put this out on your channels. I think at the same time we're putting it out on our channel. We would all. I'm being greedy. I'm getting all this watch hours that y'all are helping me.
Is this just a regular meetup or what all are, we've never been to a meetup before, so like is
Okay.
it like a one or
This is a homesteading. They're calling it a rendezvous, but it's an expo. So
Okay.
Dina and I are we sell freeze dried candy. We got into that by buying a freeze dryer for our farm.
2 years ago.
Yeah, accidentally
In October.
ended up in the freeze dried candy business. Amy kind of likes our candy. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be speaking on freeze
delicious.
drying. Basically, I don't even have my presentation put together yet, but I'm going to be speaking on freeze drying and comparing that to canning and fermentation and things like that. So I think it's superior, and that's basically what my talk's going to be. We're going to sell our candy, and then I'm also going to be doing a chicken processing workshop. And anybody who wants to jump in, I'm going to try to have a few roosters there. They're not going to be Cornish cross. I was going to try to get some Cornish cross in there, but I'm fed up with Cornish cross. I hope I never raise any more. Ever. We have American breast chickens now, and we're starting to get our flock built up. I got 46 eggs in the incubator right now. We've got those chicks that people's been watching on our lives. There's 9 out there, and then we bought our, what did we buy? 3 hens and a rooster from Cassie at Walker Farm Fam.
The only thing is that rooster's frisky. I mean, he's
rooster-
ornery. He likes to attack Jack.
He will wind up in freezer camp as soon as one of those little 2 roosters I have get taking care of business.
He tried to attack me through the hot wire
Yeah, we've got
last week, and I was like, no. And he backed up. But boy, I turned my back to him, and he went right up through the fence.
We've got the Premier One fencing, and he ain't scared of it. And I have drop kicked him through that fence.
Older than a wedge. Older than a
I've
wedge.
kicked the fence.
Johnny Gillum Farm just came in.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, welcome in.
Hi, Johnny.
Yeah, we're glad you're in here. So, Johnny has been an inspiration to me. I don't know if he knows how much, but he's done him and Christine and this community. We've talked about this already tonight. This community, Amy, y'all just went over 1,000 too.
Yes, we did.
Rainy Ridge that was in here a while ago just went over 1,000. So we got to get you guys up there. I've been doing those live cams last weekend and this weekend, and have gotten over 1,300 new subscribers in 9 days. So,
That's awesome.
and I know not all of those are going to stay with me. That's probably some inflated numbers, but it still helps the algorithm. Even if they end up, some of them leaving, it's incredible. I can't believe we're closing in on 3,500 subscribers now. It took us 2 years to get over our first 1,000. And when we were at 10 Killer, we were not at 1,000 yet. We were really close, but we were not at 1,000 then.
Let's have a sip of coffee listening.
I haven't seen him in the comments, but I hadn't been able to keep up with the comments. I've been enjoying the panel.
I'm sorry.
So I want to encourage you guys.
I'm going to stop and get
Don't
some go
quit.
juice.
Don't quit, because one thing that you do. So we watched this guy. He's called Reef Robber, and he really is the one that helped us learn how to do a live and live stream. And don't remove them. Who dropped? Stacy dropped. Okay. Johnny, we'd love to have you join us, or Dale if you wanted to.
Hi,
Or
Christine.
Christine, welcome in Christine from Christine Miss Gillum Farms.
Can you
So
see
this
that?
community,
Yeah.
I cannot. It's a little bit dark, Amy. What does it say?
Oh, it's Miss Christine's hat.
Oh,
I need one of them.
it is our chickens.
I hate to sunburn my hair part, so a good hat could help me not do that.
Yeah.
But
Well, you were talking about learning how to do the live streams and stuff. The first group when we got on was the Gillums,
Mhm.
and I think 9 Acres was there. And she's the computer person out of the deal here. She does all the computer work, and she got it fixed up. And then our little boy got out of bed, and she went in there. There was this echoing, and I had no idea what to do. I was sitting there like a deer in headlights. So you go through learning phases, as to what you're doing and things. But
we had the YouTube going on in the background, and so that's why it was echoing. But he didn't know how to fix it. So
that's all right. That's all right. That's also learning.
Yeah.
All part of learning. That's right.
Scotty said watching those chicks hatch did it, and he's right. I got over 100,000 views on one, and I know. It's not Sherman, Butler. Jerry from Butler Family Farm said, "Hey Jack, don't let that go over 13 hours or 11 and a half hours, because YouTube will unmonetize it." Well, we're not monetized yet, even though we have 3,500 subscribers, or almost 3,500. I think it's 3,465 to be exact. And I'm nitpicking, and I shouldn't. I watch it all day long. But anyway, has anyone been to the Ozark Homesteaders? Have not, Duncan family. I was going to mention, you was asking about the rendezvous, Brooke. The next meetup I know of, and Amy, you might help if you know of a different one, or anybody else, is Pinecone Fest in October down at whatever lake that is. Off the top of my head, I can't say.
Walleye Park or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We're planning on going to Pinecone Fest.
But there's also Pedals in the Past that I can't remember what state it's in, that I'm hoping to be able to make it there.
Was that one Alabama? Does that sound right?
It may be Alabama.
I watched some of that this past year because it seemed, I think the Walkers were there, and Pedals in the Past, and I think it was Alabama.
Yeah.
You remember?
I think it was. Yeah. I think it is.
I think that's where Cassie got all of her eggs and stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
Hey, Johnny, welcome in.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
We're good. We're just talking about meetups coming up, and Johnny can tell us about 10 Killer for next year.
Yep, you betcha. 10 Killer for next year is going to be, I believe it's April 25th, 26th, 27th next year. We were going to try to back it up a week earlier, but that's going to be Easter weekend, and we didn't want to have it on Easter weekend, so it's basically going to be the same weekend as it was this year, and we're really looking forward to that. And then there's going to be, of course, the Mid-America meetup that's going to be like
next month, like right?
3 weeks later or something like that. It's going to be.
I think we got the dates. Just a second here.
15th, 16th, 17th, something like that.
16th, 17th, 18th.
16th, 17th, 18th
of May.
Yep. So
2025.
That's 2 right there, and then Jan's going to have one in June. Simply Jan Homestead, and she hasn't nailed her date down yet.
Yeah, we don't have the dates on it.
And then and I don't know when Arkansas said that was their first annual this year on the one that they had. So, but they haven't said anything about when the next one is going to be.
And can you tell us, Johnny, what's the park where Pinecone Fest is at?
Pinecone Fest is in Walleye Park on Lake Cypress Springs down by Mount Vernon, Texas. And booking campsites is going to come up at I think it's the first week in August when you can book a campsite down there, because they're an odd campground and you can't book more than 60 days in advance. So it's going to be like the first week in August before you can book a campsite. And if you book a campsite at Pinecone Fest, you have to book it for 3 days. So no matter if you're only going to be there 2 nights or whatever, you still got to book that thing for 3 days, 3 nights. So
I sold my camper. You got an extra bed?
we got a camper, but I think we're going to do something a little. I'm not sure what we're doing right now.
We'll probably do Motel 6 or something. There, some of them suggesting Ginger,
Airbnb.
Yeah, or an Airbnb or something.
Yeah.
Did they say what weekend that is in October?
Yeah, it's October 11th, 12th, 13th, I believe. It's that weekend, whatever. And that's a really good meetup to go to, y'all. I mean, it's extremely laid back, and Julie
I'm showing
and
10th, 11th, 12th.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the 10th is a Thursday.
No, it's 11th, 12th, 13th is what it is.
Okay.
So, and it's
Well, I've got
it's the holiday weekend. So
you don't want to back our that 10 killer up because of Easter, because you need to go to church on Easter, because you're going to see people on Easter you only see twice a year.
Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, our church is full on Easter for sure, and it doesn't seem to be full the rest of the time. So,
right,
it's sad, but that's the way it is.
It is kind of sad.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the word's getting out somehow, that's.
Amen.
At some point in time, that's good.
Totally agree.
But we're, like I said, we're really looking forward to Pinecone Fest. If you guys haven't been to a meetup, it's a really good meetup to go to. They're really laid back. Last year, we actually, at one point, we all got together and went down to a restaurant down there in town, and they seated all of us together, all the YouTube channels, all the way down through there, and guests and stuff. And so you could stand at one end of the table and take pictures of the whole group all the way down.
That's cool.
It was nice.
So, and I don't think that's all that far from you go to 3B. I was talking to 3B Homestead. I don't think that's all that far from you guys. Maybe 3 hours.
Well, how far is it from y'all? The Pinecone Fest.
From us?
Well, it'd be closer to y'all.
Okay.
I don't know. Johnny's probably just as far.
Well, I mean, I don't know where you're coming from, but I think for us, it's how many hours is it? Look.
Where is that?
Say that lake again, Johnny.
Do what?
What lake was it again?
It's Lake Cypress Springs. If you want to get the closest town, just Mount Vernon, Texas.
Vernon, Texas.
And Julie and them usually do a live on Thursday nights.
About 4 hours for us.
It is.
I think it's about the same time for us. I think it's
4.5 hours.
We're about 4.5. So
it's 4 hours for us to get
Johnny,
there.
do you know Monty and Michelle from Red Dirt Rooster Road?
I don't believe so.
They're from Shawnee.
Okay, nice. And that channel is called Red Dirt Rooster
Road.
Rooster Road. Okay. I'm going to check that out right now.
There you go. You can see my shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Thank you,
It's
sir.
about 3 hours from us, almost 3 hours. With about
Yes,
how he
y'all-
drives, it'll be about 3.5 hours.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I go through Mount Pleasant all the time I go down to Louisiana and work a lot, so I go through Mount Pleasant all the time.
Okay. Well, my cousin used to own the marina at Pittsburgh, just south of there.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, Texas, on Pittsburgh Lake, but he passed away a couple of years ago. So,
Is
he wasn't very old. He was only 4 years
it
older than me.
busy like the city is or anything like that?
Vernon?
Yeah,
Mount-
like
Vernon.
or anything.
I'm sorry, I missed some of that.
Like, is it busy like with the city? How there's a bunch of people and
No,
how the
Mount Vernon's a little bitty place.
That's little bitty. That's rural Texas back over in
Yeah,
there.
that's rural.
He said was the smallest is where we need to go.
Small.
Yeah, if you want to stay somewhere, Mount Pleasant would probably be your best bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mount, I think, didn't Joe and them stay at that? What was it?
Hi, Christine.
Motel, is it Motel 8 that's there?
If they go to Julie's or to Randy's channel, I can't remember which one they did last year. They did a on site like you did.
So heard that.
Hi everybody.
What you guys should probably go over and check out a channel called Heard That. HERD that THAT. That's Julie McKissick, and her and Randy, her husband, are the ones that they're the main ramrod on that deal. And then they've got I believe it's Amy, the Robertsons is helping them. Robertson Belly Acres is helping them this year.
Rusty and Rachel.
Huh?
Rusty and Rachel.
Yes, and then Tom and Rhonda are helping them this year. So I think that's the 3 channels that are working on that this year. So that would be those are, what they do is they have lives, and all they do is discuss Pinecone Fest. So if you're on Heard That's channel and you find out when their live is, they'll be discussing that. You can ask questions in the chat and everything. But last year it was just amazing, and that park is just beautiful right there. So it's a beautiful park. And but anyway.
Hey Johnny.
Yeah.
Ask Christine if y'all's t-shirts run a little large or a little small.
Our shirts, do they run large?
They run right on.
They run
They're the
on.
premiums. They're like right on.
Okay. Ask her mine's a 3X and Dina's is right in the email.
Large. No, large.
No, 3X and large. Drop
Okay.
one size on both.
Got 'em.
I'm gonna do it right now. So.
Got them.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
If y'all hadn't seen them, I'm excited about the Pontiac shirt. That's cool.
Yeah, we just I think we just put that one on there. I think we just put that one on the bonfire. So it's going to be out. We're going to talk about that a little bit Saturday night whenever we have our live. We're going to do Chilling with the Gillums Saturday night at 8:00. We're going to do a 10K celebration on on Chilling with the Gillums this week, and we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to be just giving stuff away. So
you guys hit 10.
If you like getting stuff, it might be somewhere to go. So
you guys hit 10,000, Johnny?
Yeah, we're over 10.
That's awesome.
That is.
Over 10?
Congratulations.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're over 10 now?
Yeah.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Rebecca.
just looked like 2 days ago to see how y'all was doing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. It says 10K right there.
Yeah, show me.
Yeah.
Cool beans, man. That's awesome,
Yeah,
John. Because it
wonderful.
wasn't that long ago, you were celebrating like 4,000.
Yeah.
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago, y'all were celebrating hitting 4,000.
Right.
Yeah, at the Okie Expo, you hit 3 while we were there.
Right. Yeah. It's the channel's grown a lot. It's gotten a lot of views. I mean, we're at 4 million views on the channel right now.
That's awesome.
So that helps. I like y'all's hats, Amy and Chris. Those are great.
Yeah. I noticed Chris went and
They're great
changed his
channels.
hat.
So
I feel like I should have my Dyer Family Farm hat on. We don't have merch yet, and according to YouTube, we ain't supposed to, but we're close. We're getting close.
So
And
yeah.
Amy's starting to get members, and
Yeah.
I can't believe anybody on this planet will pay me to watch me move crap around my yard.
Hey,
We have 7 members.
That makes no sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to watch it. Why would you pay me for the luxury of watching me move crap around my yard? That just blows my mind.
You gotta realize something, Chris. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah, and that's the thing when we were talking about that last time is like the stuff I watch, all these heavy equipment operators like Let's Dig 18 and stuff. I do that same thing because I don't have a excavator, so I watch people who do. So I get it from the other side of that equation.
Yeah, so people if they don't
do the same thing.
Yeah,
I really wish
it still blows my mind because I don't see it.
Right.
I really wish that Josh Sherman's cleanup hadn't hit on this women's conference because I had a mini track hoe and a tractor I was going to bring and a collated roofing gun. He was needing to do some roofing and stuff like that. But hey, we was able to.
We can do it again. We can go out there again. There's still plenty of cleanup to do. Yeah.
You'll get a lot done.
Cleaned up some driveways and stuff. So there's some aerial debris cleanup we need to get up off the ground and do. We might have to get a like a bucket, like man lift kind of thing to get up in the air a little bit. It broke some trees off kind of up high. We need to get up higher to do it right.
I could bring my drone and point it out for y'all.
Hey, right over there. I see it. I can see it.
Did y'all get a lot done when you were there? That's good.
Was the tree down over the bridge when y'all were there?
No.
Well, apparently the tree fell down and blocked the bridge.
Yeah. Now we cut a bunch of trees, and you know where Josh told us to pile them? He said pile them on the bridge, and that's what we did.
It broke off up at the top, and you could tell it just fell there. It wasn't cut.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the storms we had since then, but we chainsawed that all up and got to where he can access the bridge again.
Yeah.
He got his.
That's good. I'm glad y'all were able to help him out.
Yeah, that chicken coop that was jammed up against that tree. We got that out.
Good
Thank
deal.
you, Lori Carp. Chat.
Yeah, I'm just keeping up with the panel. I'm not even been able to watch the chat.
Yeah. Now you're the thing down in McAllister. When is that?
September the 27th and 28th.
September 27th and 28th. Okay.
Yeah. Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. And you can look that up. And so that Brooke and Colton, that's what I wanted to talk about the meetups because I felt like that's what y'all thought the rendezvous was going to be. The rendezvous is more of an expo.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good.
Classes and vendors and things of that nature, correct? So that's going to be like Okie Homesteading Expo.
It is, but they're keeping the cost down. $10 at the door gets you in. So, I mean, Okie Homesteading Expo was $40 this year. So, I mean, we've gone, it cost us more than that to get in the gate, but we got free entry because of what we spent. But it's been great. We do really, really good there. And I got me a Gillum sticker there and a Leonard Mountain Homestead sticker there. Lots of that.
We're going to go. We're gonna try to make it down to the McAllister one that you're talking about.
So
it's going to be the 2 days it is going to be, or Friday, Saturday, or Saturday.
I think it's a Friday, Saturday. I hadn't looked. I'm pretty sure it is, Johnny. But I still got a book
on Saturday.
September 27th, 28th, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, we'll come down Saturday.
So I shared this a little bit a while ago. Dina and I are putting something like this together to happen in Stevens County, Duncan, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
We've got a big fish on the hook for our keynote. We haven't sent him any money yet. He's really, really expensive, but I don't want to give any dates or anything because I don't have the foundation behind it yet. Our website's not open yet. We've got partners. We may actually have to change the dates if something don't start moving quick.
Yeah. So this is going to be more like an expo or a rendezvous than a meetup, correct?
Ours will be an expo.
Okay, so
It's
it'll
going to
be.
be. I'll tell you, we're going to call it All American Expo, Homesteader
Okay.
Expo.
That's cool.
Yeah,
And
that'll be
so
cool.
It's something we talked to Dutch and
Kevin?
Kevin. Actually, we talked more with Brandy and Rachel about doing this at the first Okie Homesteading Expo, and man, they've done so good, and it's more about getting what we can learn and what we can teach out of our community out there, because like we were just talking about, and Chris talking about people watching him move stuff around his yard.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier. I popped off. Eric and Tina with Rainy Ridge was in here. I popped off. So like, Eric, you could teach somebody how to weed eat. There's people literally don't know which end of a weed eater to pick up.
Right.
It blows our mind because it's something we're used to and grew up around.
Yeah.
But there's people that this is a whole new world for them.
Right.
And that C word that I guess we're not supposed to say. I've never been scolded for it, but that disease thing that came in 2020
Oh yeah.
has really perpetuated people wanting to learn how to be a little bit more self-sufficient.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. I mean, if you can grow enough on your place or whatever to sustain you and your family, and as far as food, things like that. And then, I foresee at some point we're going to end up back in the barter system, because, like, say we have beef, you have, something we need, whatever, barter back and forth and stuff. I mean, whenever it gets to the point where you have to, have, like your bank, you know what I'm talking about, the money, how they track all the money and stuff like that, then I don't know. I foresee people doing a lot more bartering at that point. I mean, I tell you what, I'd trade. There's all kinds of things I'd trade for.
Or at least to get by with, you would.
Say that again, Brooke.
I said at least to get by with, you would, to be able to survive just another day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got a 02 Duramax I've been wanting to trade. I want to trade for a side-by-side, but I really need to get a tractor with front end loader on it.
Yeah.
But my son keeps it busy. He hadn't fixed his own pickup. I think he's been driving it a year now.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
I replaced it, and it was basically just sitting here, and I'd run to town in it every now and then so it wouldn't rot to the ground. But
right.
He's getting some good use out of it.
Well, that's good. At least somebody is,
Right.
So,
but Dina left to take our last dog that we've got. We just lost one after 18 years. She went to take Molly outside, but if y'all was wondering where she went.
Yeah.
Jack, is your email on your description or in your page somewhere?
I think it is. Let me make sure, Brooke. Let me make sure just a second here. I was thinking I had it in there. It is. It is not a link, but you can see it.
Okay.
And I try to catch all those emails if I can. I'm not. It's not the best way.
Oh, look at there.
Hey, there's the +1.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
Say the name again. I can't remember his name.
William.
William. Prince William. He'll have a beard like Chris.
Little Bill.
Little Bill. So funny story about Little Bill. My sister that was on here, she's already left out. Her name is Billy Corrine, and then I got a cousin, Bill, that is a much bigger man than she is. but for 30 years he was Little Bill and she was Bill Bill.
Kind of like Little John on the Robin Hood story.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So.
With his hair always like this, I'm gonna start buying him Bobby's World stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's that big woof out the front all the time.
I don't guess I know what Bobby's World is.
Looks like he's a real good baby.
Oh yeah, he's super chill.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now tell her her next one will be the exact polar opposite.
Right.
they fool you with one. You know, they fool you, and then when you have that second one, they just
Oh, like, Johnny, you're so right.
We'll have to remember that if we have another one.
Our boys are the same, and difference is daylight and dark.
They're like, oh, this ain't bad at all, and
and then you do it, and it's like, man, this is not easy. Maribel's the same way. She thought it was going to be super easy because Corbin was so easy. So she had another one, and now she's like, I got 2 car seats, and I got 2 of these, and I got 2 of those, and then 2 of those. I'm like, yeah, like chicken math. It's the same thing.
Like chicken math.
I mean, you can't do nothing because now you got 2 human beings that you have to like keep breathing 24/7. Like you can't do nothing. Can y'all watch them? Yes, I absolutely can. Bring them on, but that's not the point. That's not going to last forever.
Our oldest boy actually told us if we had a baby, we wouldn't be able to do what we want to do.
I'm going to have to go back and not change. I'm not trying to change subject much, but we're going to have to go back and watch Dale's live from his devotional because they had us on the Vineyard Chicks Homestead. They had us on there as a guest during through his live tonight.
It was good. It was good. Dale did good. I missed part of it where I jumped in the shower to get the sawdust off of me.
Yeah.
Dale always does a good job with his devotionals.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Definitely worth going back and checking out.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm going to be, like I said, part of the rewatch crew. So if you're out there, Dale, that's where I was. I was on Vineyard Chicks.
He was in here a little bit ago.
Yeah, he said he was just going to go quiet or something earlier.
He said he on his live he had a couple of lives he was going to jump back and forth on tonight, and then at one point he had to go feed pigs and stuff. At least they weren't out, but
yeah,
he's been struggling keeping them in.
Right. Yeah, they had me on there. They had a bunch of questions about cattle, so I was on there talking cattle with them.
I miss my cows. I sold them in December, and it was a good decision at the time because of grass, and the winter wasn't going to grow no grass, and it was already depleted.
That's the thing about it.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that's the thing about it. We got enough hayfield and grass and hay and everything else. I mean, I just hauled in 140 bale, and then we had 23 already here. So, and then we're going to get another cutting, and that'll be another. The second cutting is always bigger than the first cutting on our hayfield, right. So it'll be 100 and probably 112, 113 bales on that one. And we got 19 head of cattle. So, yeah, I think we're covered.
Well, you got me on your drone. When you was flying around, I was counting every bale. And I had in the back of my mind how many you said them other fields had made. So I went way over your count. I didn't even get close, I don't think.
I can't remember what everybody did. All I know is the 2 that were the closest, and there was one that was 2 in front of it and one that was 2 behind it. So like they were even, on the deal. So anyway, yeah, that's annoying.
Are you throwing confetti on yourself, Johnny? Did you just throw confetti on yourself?
Yeah, that's what it looked like, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I seen you do the thumbs up a while ago too.
Yeah, I know it does all kinds of crazy stuff like that.
I don't have a clue how to do some of that stuff.
You must be in Texas. I said, you must be in Texas because up here we do it this way.
No, I'd love to do it this way, but it won't let me. All it does is me just sitting here like this. But no, I'm in Oklahoma. So
yeah, they're in Tahlequah area.
Yep.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
I was gonna add, guys, while we're still on here, we was talking about that Okie homesteading rendezvous, and I got in my notes and I shared it a little bit earlier. Is this channel? It's the Farm to Table Direct Show, and if you went to the Okie Homesteading Expo, they've interviewed us. They've interviewed another lady on rainwater catchment systems. She's going to be speaking at the rendezvous. And they've interviewed somebody about homeschooling. I didn't catch that one. And they've got another one coming up on July the 23rd, and they're promoting the rendezvous, so I want to promote them. And it is Red Feather Farms, Dwayne Hall, or Dwayne Hall Red Feather Farms. I don't know anything about them, but on the 23rd at 7, that the farm, the number 2 Table Direct, I'll put it in comments, we'll be interviewing this Red Feather Farm, Dwayne Hall.
Yeah.
Red Feather Farms at Okie Homestead, weren't they the ones selling beef?
I think so.
They may have been. I didn't get away from my booth near enough at the Okie Homestead.
I think so. We talked to them a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lady and her daughter were running it, and they were real nice.
So they're going to be interviewing them on July the 23rd.
Now that the lady and her daughter that was selling beef there, they don't have a channel.
No, but they're speaking at the rendezvous or something.
They might be. Yeah, they might be speaking at the
That's
rendezvous.
why the Farm to Table Show is interviewing them.
We bought.
They were inside the building. They weren't one of those outside the building.
We bought quite a bit of meat off of them while we were there.
Okay.
I think we.
See you later, Tina.
Is it Rowdy Red or Red? It's on the bags that we got the meat on. But anyway, we bought. I think we got a couple of $100 worth of beef off of them while we were there. Now we got our own, so we're all good.
So I grew my beef different. Ours was grass fed, grass finished, and grass only. We did feed. I did train them to cubes just to get them to the lot, but I didn't feed it any otherwise. But it also, if you're going to do that, you're risking. We didn't do any vaccinations or anything, which I have with other cows, but not these. And you're risking a lot of disease by not doing that. One little thing go wrong, you could wipe out your whole herd. But that beef is as clean as it can be. Now, Angus is nasty grown that way. The yellow rind fat that they produce, it just is not palatable to me. Longhorn beef, on the other hand, is some of the best beef I've ever had. But straight grass, nothing but grass and hay. I almost got this in here. Sorry, guys. I'm not a typer at all. So that is the way the channel is on where the interviews are. Y'all can see that. The Farm to Table Direct Show.
The grass fed, grass finished stuff. That's the reason why we don't grass feed, grass finish, because our cattle are Brangus, they're partially Angus, and they yellow tallow you know.
Yep.
So it's better to grain finish those, and that's what we did. So
it is better to grain finish them well, 100%.
I'm wondering if when we lived in my family lived in Washington, we got grass fed, grass finished, and if I'm thinking correctly, they were Herefords.
I don't know. I've never had the Hereford. Now you got to be careful when you buy grass fed in the grocery store, because all it has to be qualified as grass fed is fed grass for 180 days sometime in its life. It's grass finished that's the key if you want something a little more healthy.
The thing I do is I buy from the farmer's market.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy from the store.
That's good.
You know, so there was someone that isn't selling there anymore, which they went more to half a bee for a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the can't think of the name of them.
Thank you, Lori, for putting that link up.
They were I can't think of the breed of cow that they do. It's darn it. But he did grass fed, grass finished. And then I asked the other place, you know, with the farmers market, I asked them, are you grass fed, grass finished? And they were grass fed, grain finished. You know, so I'm still looking for someone that does grass fed, grass finished.
It's really hard to find somebody that does that. I never had a problem selling my beef because it's really hard to find somebody.
Doesn't Jerry do that?
I'm not sure.
I don't think they feed anything.
I can't remember for sure.
I don't recall him ever saying anything about feeding anything out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you the risk of disease, especially if you got people running cattle close to yours, and the amount of time it takes to grow one, because a cow don't grow as fast without the grain and the cubes and all that.
So another one that you can get beef from that's grass fed, grass finished is Bland's. The Bland's Promised Land, Monica and Eric.
Yes.
They sell grass. You know,
don't they have Longhorns, Texas Longhorns?
You know, all the here I go. A lot of the Longhorns that are in their videos, they're somebody else's Longhorns. I think they've got a Longhorn at their place, but I think that the ones that most of their shorts are about and stuff like that are somebody that they help with that stuff. I saw them whenever they brought their cows in, because he had a short out this winter or something about if you're cold, your cows are cold, and he was taking them all in the barn. So I saw the cows that he had then, and I don't, you know, they were various cows. I didn't see any standard type of cow. Let's just put it that way.
I hate to interrupt y'all, but I'm gonna have to get off. We've got to put the boy to sleep. But we've enjoyed the live, and it was great to see all y'all.
Thank y'all for joining us.
It was great meeting you.
Nice
meeting you.
Y'all keep up the good work.
Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all too.
Bye.
Guys, Dina's already went to bed, and I got to get up at 4, so this has gone quite a bit longer. I'm really glad everybody got in here. Red Dirt, I'm glad we figured out that microphone, whatever it took.
We'll get it figured out, yeah.
Yeah, we just
And
switched
we
to her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will get together. I've got your numbers, and we'll figure something out soon. Amy and Chris, congratulations. Y'all are starting to really make it work. We're happy you're in here. Johnny, you're not, I don't think you're much older than me, if any, but you're the old man of the group everybody's looking to. You're following your leads. You've been a mentor for me more than you might know.
Well, thank you. All I can say is just keep putting it out. I mean,
That's
just
right.
keep putting it out, because don't give up on it. You never know which one's going to hit.
Exactly.
And, so, and it really helps and stuff like that. You know, I was watching your chick cam thing, And I was going, wow, I'm in there and there's like, 125 people in there. And then,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow, we've never had a live that.
I've never had a live. 50 is probably the most people I've had watch a regular live with us.
Right.
But they will watch them chicks try to peck out that egg, boy.
Yeah. I had 190 actually watching my chicks, not the hatching, but the chicks in the brooder.
Yeah.
Yesterday, or it might have been Friday.
Wow.
But anyway, I was telling them earlier, I've gained 1,300 subscribers in the last 9 days from those hatchings and from that. Now I'm not naive enough to think they're all going to hang with me or they're all going to be legit, but it is helping the algorithm.
Yeah, it does.
But hey, if you constantly grow out chickens, then you can like just have a billion chickens, but you can just constantly cycle through,
I got
all of these in the hatching, in the brooder, and then just cycle through, and then you can sell chickens, and you got
we got a broody hen out there sitting on eggs, and one of our I'm just going to put a camera on her.
I guarantee you, Johnny, people will watch it. Yeah, y'all we use an old cell phone that doesn't have service on it, and I had to put a fan on it because it gets so hot in my brother's room. But,
I was wondering what you were using for a camera for that, because I could, if I have a power cord, I can run a GoPro out there and I can just plug in the GoPro but they do get hot, so you have to cool
I
them
had
off.
to put a fan on it.
Yeah.
Now the incubator's in the house, and I like to keep it comfortable.
Yeah.
It's hot outside.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, guys, I appreciate every last one of y'all. Rebecca, my head gets cold in the winter. Just saying.
I understand, but on the 27th, I will be going live, and there will be hats to give away.
Oh. 27th. What time?
27th.
Big day.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. on the 27th.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
I've already got a hat. I just gotta wait for it to get cold enough to wear it.
Yeah, that's me. I've got an 8-hour hat, and a legit 8-hour hat, not one of these new 4-hour or 2-hour hats or whatever she calls them.
Well, I'm impressed by you, Johnny, wearing that hat in the heat I've seen you in already.
Yeah, it's probably not the most smart thing to do. It's probably cooking my brain.
It definitely isn't.
Seems to be working.
I had my 40-year-old Bangora hat on earlier today when we was working on chicken coop, and it looks like it's 40 years old.
Yeah.
It used to hang in the local Western shop down here, but he closed up shop, and I said, I kind of want that back after it's hung up there 20 years.
This one's 25, I think.
Yeah, I heard Christine talking about that. It definitely looks better than that old straw Bangora. But I got a new Bangora, but this one's already sweated in, so I didn't mind sweating in it again. But y'all have a good night. We're going to jump off here, and I'm going to try to get some rest. God bless every one of y'all.
Good night.
See y'all.
See y'all. All you guys listening and in the chat, we love you and thank y'all for joining us, and God bless.
Saturday night, on with the Gillums giveaway.
Saturday night, we'll be
8
there.
o'clock.
Good Lord willing.